Good afternoon to you all. How is everyone doing? Welcome back for some more Automation Empire. The game is out today, and I wanted to take a look at the Steam reviews. I've actually seen the game has got mostly negative reviews from everybody who has started to buy it, which is surprising to me because I find it to be quite fun now that I know what to do. But let's take a look at the price of the game for those of you curious. Available now on PC for $26.99, and there's like a GIF there of basically everything that you can do and build. Some of the criticism for the game, let's see, biggest disappointment of 2019, I was hoping for a complex factory building game as the pictures make it look. There are only a few resources, buildings, and options compared to other games of the genre. Can't even get roads to connect one to each other, and zero help available that I can find. Maybe half price, and I'd keep it, but this is ridiculously overpriced. I'd say $19.99 would probably be a fair price for this game, and it does require some music here. I see that there's no tutorial, which is true, and there is no music, which would be nice in the middle of the game. But overall, I find it to be quite an interesting game, and there's a lot to do, including going back and rebuilding stuff. So I'd say maybe mixed reviews would be more understandable, but mostly negative is just basically it being maybe a little complex or something like that. I haven't been played to say that or to promote the game in any way. I've just, got the game and thought it was quite neat, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, they think they're struggling with the builds. Yeah, there's a few things to learn. You need to kind of figure out how to do things by trial and error, and since people have probably owned the game for 12 hours, played it for 2, and then came, I mean, look, you can see this guy played for about 40 minutes and then gave up, probably about like a half hour. This guy played over a half hour and got mad and then wrote the review. I think you probably should trust reviews that have more than 0.3. This might be a little more trustworthy, the 1.9 hour, but overall, you can see the people who made it over that hump, 2 hours, actually 0.7. I'd trust something with a little longer review, but let's take a look at a little bit more and see what people are saying. Let's see. Cross between Roller Coaster Tycoon and Factorio. I can feel that. Let's see. Is there any real long good review here? Like a 1.4 hour, 1.6, there you go. Let's see. Game seems pretty interesting, but quite a few inconveniences. Yeah, the game is certainly incomplete, and it didn't launch in early access, but I think the game is going to be adding a lot more features to it. It certainly is an incomplete game, which I say with anticipation because I'm hoping the game eventually has more to it. But anyway, I really, there is something satisfying though at looking at all this stuff and knowing how long it takes to build all this stuff. So anyway, alright, let's get into the game. Let's go back into our own little run of Automation Empire. We've been doing really good, and I'm going to expand on our train lines that we were building on last time. So let's go ahead and expand and try to get a ton of money and start making some better, more optimized factories. The game really doesn't start to take off until you've got all the money and everything unlocked anyway. But by then, you've almost got the goal completed in order to go on to another, like a whole different world or something like that. This was a... What the hell is this? Wait, what? What? What is... What is this? This is strange. I don't think this is the map that we were playing on at all. Hold on, let me go back for a second. What is that? How do you change your key bindings? I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I don't know if you can, actually. I think that might have been that one person's complaint. Oh, that's why I don't remember that map, because we played on Rocky Hills, that's why. It was a whole different map. There we are, Factorio. There we go. I thought it was the other map. I was like, well, where is all this? How much space does this take on PC? Probably just like a couple gigs. It's not that big of a game. But your saves will definitely be big. Welcome to Jay and Darkle and New and Todd. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Your guys' names have popped up and already close to 100 likes. Make sure you get your likes in before 100 because we're almost there. Ah, here we are. Yes, we need bigger and longer trains now. Very, very good. All right, everyone was telling me we needed to have in order to get longer trains, what's the solution for that? That might be what's a little misleading in the game, is that there should be more options to do stuff without kind of feeling like you're cheesing it. In order for us to make a lot more money, I need to deliver a lot more of this stuff right away. In order to make money, I need them not sitting in the tanks. So what I need to do is get everything out onto the train. So how do I do that exactly? Do I connect... some people were saying you need to connect 4 containers in order to do that. Is that true? Does anyone know? I guess it's a mystery for me because I'm not exactly sure which one is the correct method. But anyway, oh yeah, you got the game. Sad to see all the bad reviews. I'd say if you like the game and everyone else is like not liking it, you can still get it and enjoy it. I mean that, you know, reviews in 2019. Like I would say, like with most things, if there's a taco place near you and you enjoy it, then go to the taco place. That type of thing. We got a little bit of spam constantly, so that's got to be timed out. Even if you have useful information, don't spam. Equal, thank you very much for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for that. All right, well, I'm going to try to put down multiple containers here and see if we can get these to summon back to our main train. I can probably extend these a little bit. I wonder why we got rid of some of these tanks. I don't remember why I may have done that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, ooh, you hear that gold being loaded? Excellent. Alright, we're about to get a ton of money. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what happens with the next train summoning. Alright, so let's see, train number 2 should be good. Yeah, in order for us to make money, the profits don't have to be out here, they need to be on the train. So we got to continue to make these trains a little longer. And then today I want to start working on the capacitor factory, which I'm going to put over here. I kind of started it. If you saw my recent video, I kind of did a little building over there, just kind of showing off this map, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff to move around, so it's really neat. I like how people... most of the reviews were saying, this game is not complex enough 2 hours into the game. Like, imagine playing like... Planet Coaster and playing for 45 minutes and being like, New subscriber shout out. Januz, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. Oh, there we go. Look at that train get loaded. Alright, let's see if the next one's good. Hey, YouTuber, trains run on the YouTube algorithm? I hope so. Ooh, we're almost gonna get $1 million soon. Hopefully that happens. I need well over $1 million to start my factory, my new capacitor factory, so hopefully that works out. Also, I need to add a few more tanks over here, too, if I can do it. Although I went with big tanks here for obvious reason of needing to ship out more and more goods. Wow, we're certainly making a lot of gold fuel. Yeah, it's funny, when everybody was watching me play this, they were saying, frustrating to watch, I know what to do, you don't. But then a lot of the reviews are, I don't know what to do. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, a lot of things are just trial and error. Ah, that's how we make a longer train. We've got 4 containers adds 1 car. So I think what I need to do is just add more connected containers, which is good because that increases our storage capacity too. I need these big O trains to start rolling through, although there's not as much gold here anymore, so I don't think we need to extendo on that one. It just needs to be the nacho cheese pickup, which we need quite a few more containers at. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I like the game. If you you know, there's the Steam policy, too, where if you purchase a game and don't like it, you can return it so long as you haven't played more than 2 hours. So if a lot of you guys have been wanting to get this one for a while, and you've seen all the videos, you'll probably know how to play. So then you can just start playing right away. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's try another container. Ooh, look at those minecarts going in unison. Look at that. Cool. That was cool. Wow, that's a rare sight. Uh-oh. Ah, you can build them 2 on 1. Nice. That'll help. Alright, the goal now is to try to get over $1 million so we can start our next factory. We have 4 trains coming through here now. So I guess the ultimate goal would be, if you really truly want to beat a map, you can go for the medallion, which means you need to transport 40,000 kilograms of items per a 3-month period. But also what you could do is once you've got like a huge amount of money saved up, you could just like delete everything and then like build a few factories that are optimized again in order to make, you know, the most of what you got. Plus you'll have the research done so you can pretty much ignore most things. Like, you can just go for the biggest money makers if you want to. Game Dimension has become a new member. Yeah. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button, man. Thank you very much for your support, and welcome aboard. May the Wendy's, the Arby's, and the KFC be forever with you. How many hours in the game do I have? Let's see. 22 hours into the game. And I really didn't start figuring out what I was doing until like 10 hours in. So it took a while to kind of learn how, you know, the most efficient setup to everything. Shout out. Wolf Gaming, Guy with a Laptop, Game Dimension, and Amy, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, so we got 4 trains that can come in. I wish I could make diagonal pieces. I wish you could do that. Everything's on a square grid, so I wish you could kind of like... It looks a little weird, doesn't it? Coming in like that. Alright, let's see. So yeah, now... Ooh, we're very close to 1 million. You guys get ready. Let's celebrate with 1 million. We're almost there. One more train needs to leave. Is there any trains leaving? Or one more truck, maybe? We're very close. Oh, there they go. There goes a few trucks. Oh, man. That's probably going to be about... Ooh, that's close. 86. 986. Let's get our first million. Come on, baby. We just had to pay that power bill. Dakota Clausen becoming a member as well. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that new member join button. May Wendy's, Arby's, and KFC be forever with you. Is it possible to directly connect 2 pipe sections, or do you have to have a tank between them? Yeah, you have to have a tank between them. I think that's why some people are frustrated too, because there's a little... The game doesn't follow a lot of logic. Sometimes there's kind of like a mechanical... You have to play within the game's mechanics sometimes, and that can be a little annoying for some people. Including myself. If you look at my first videos, you know, it's like clear that I didn't know what I was doing, but after a while I got the hang of it and really became a, I wouldn't say a good player at the game, but me just have good brain now. Now we're going to try to fill this up. But yeah, there's a few things you have to do, like to get longer train cars. What do you have to do? You have to build multiple containers. But the weird thing is that the game can only load from 1 container at a time. So it's like, why do you have to build 17 containers to get a train to be a little bit longer? It's a little annoying. Alright, we're at 9:55. We just need like one more train to pass through. This one's loaded. Oh yeah, it's got the rocket fuel on board. Oh yeah, there we go, boys. Our first million. Very nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so now I think we got to get around to building our new factory, which is going to make compressors? No, what are they called? Capacitors, right? Is that what they're called? Capacitor, yeah. So we're going to make some capacitors now. What do you get ash from? Incompatible combination. Where do you get ash? Must be from making something that you get ash. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've heard the game is a letdown. Is it? Well, you'll have to make that determination yourself by watching a little bit of the stream, and you'll be able to make the determination of whether or not the game is for you or not. Everybody's got a little different taste. All I can show you is what ingredients it has on it. It's up to you to know. Okay, let's go ahead and try to build our new factory. So now we're going to do our capacitor factory. Those trains over there hopefully will continue to make us money now that we've got everything nicely set up. So that's cool. And we'll leave these turned off for now. Cool. Alright, let's try to build a entrance to our factory over here too. There we go. And I guess we'll go for orange now. Hey there, Benny. How you doing? We're going to build ourselves a big old capacitor factory now. Probably our biggest factory. There we go. That's good. Alright, I'm going to build our biggest factory ever, which needs combined iron and gold. So we'll probably need to start importing gold over to this side. And we can start exporting a little less of it and just go for the more profitable fuel. Which is good. I want to see if this train is working now. Also, for those of you wondering, you should be able to get 100 Dino Dollars from becoming a new member too, and it seems to be broken. So what I'll be doing is in the coming weeks, when I get around to checking out why it's broken, is I'm just going to give everybody a freebie, whoever is a member. You're owed to it anyway, so hopefully it corrects that as well. Alright, so now we've got, what, 5 train cars here? So it seems like every 4 containers gives you 1 extra train car. Kind of annoying. Well, at least we're making tons of money. And I think we need to expand how many trains are coming in over here, but I guess we're good for now. There we go. Alright, let's head over and do our capacitor factory now. So the first thing we want to do is create a... Felix Johansson, thank you very much for subscribing. And Dakota, thank you as well. I think what I'm going to do is just make my own gold over here. But I can try to import my own steel, which is being made... is this our iron factory? Yeah, it is. Now we're still making steel plates over there, and those are useful. But I want to start taking a little off the top here. Maybe I could make my own iron process. Yeah, you know what? There's tons of iron sitting here. Huh. I kind of want to do... Well, actually, wait a minute. Look at this. This is all the iron that the research facilities are not using. So let's go ahead and take a little bit from that, too. And this is supposed to transport that gold slurry over here, but we'll have to... we have that cut off for now as we're exporting stuff. So let's go for pure cash now. Because I'm building a new factory and that's what it needs, so... let's go over here. We'll try to deliver a few at a time. Oh, does that not go under there? Oh, it's because it's too low. Ah, that's lame. Well, actually, this can go over the water. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to try to build this to bring refined iron into our capacitor factory. And I'll build this over here just to give us extra room for the research facility, just in case. Do. Wow, we're on our way to 200 likes as well. Thank you, everybody, for all the support that way. That's very nice. Okay, and we can import some more gold here. So, and I can even bring some over here if we need to as well. But this facility is pretty big, so we'll try to get making some gold, and then we'll also make steel. So let's do that. So time for our big old crazy capacitor factory. And also, I could probably build another train that brought capacitors out here for research too. So I'll consider doing that as well. We'll have this one pick up some capacitors that are done. Yeah, essentially we're building like minecart coasters too. Well, welcome, Robin. Thanks for dropping in again. Let's turn. And we'll drop down again. I'll figure out where to build this later, but... Okay, so goal number 1, build a storage for our iron. Goal number 2, build a storage and processing facility for the gold. We got to get going on that, so let's build that track. Well, this is going to be interesting. Well, we need to make sure we connect to all of our mines, so let's do that. You want to ride in the minecarts? It would be cool if you could do like a first-person camera and go through your factories. That'd be an awesome feature for the game. Again, welcome to all the new subs. If you haven't yet subscribed and want to see more of the game, make sure you do subscribe. And you'll be notified from YouTube, hopefully, anytime we go live with more footage of the game. And we're quite far along in the game, too, so eventually we'll see rockets. Hopefully by today, we'll be able to see something like that coming through. Oh, that's a bad place to put that. Should probably put the cart off to the side. And do it twice. Be nice if there were diagonal pieces. That's not going to work either. Well, we could put a storage tank there, right? Zaggy, thank you very much for subscribing. I guess we'll just do this. Sometimes you got to work around the game's limitations. There we go. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to bring in raw gold.
New subscriber shout-out.
Bag Boy, thank you for subbing. And the Great King Boo becoming a member. Thank you very much. We're already up to 3 new members this evening. Tons of support. Remember, with that COPPA Act coming through, it will kill YouTube and its creators. So more than ever, your support will be needed in order to keep things alive on every channel you love. Otherwise, it's getting all shut down like one of these factories. So thanks to everybody who takes a step forward in trying to help to support. Alright, so now we're going to start setting up our... so let's make sure we disconnect the power to the factory. There we go. Wait, power's still connected? Oh. Oh, here. There we go. We'll shut everything down for now until we're actually fully functional. Yes, may the Wendy's, the Arby's, and the KFC be forever with you. Absolutely. Alright, so we gotta make gold here. So gold is going to have to go... Well, I guess I'll put a processing facility over here. We'll build all of our processors this way. Hoffy92! Thank you very much for the support. Helping to support even further. Thank you very much. Yeah, only 99 cents to help unlock emotes and to become a member. So it's like literally, I think, less than the price of a McDonald's small fry. Okay, let's try... this is going to be for our gold. Then we need to build a crate processor. I think we'll go up this way. Or maybe we'll go along the train. I don't know which way I want to do it yet. If we go... if we go this way...
New subscriber shout out.
I could build things over this way, so that'll be fine. Must be close to the new emote. We're getting there. We're about 20 or so away, so we got a little bit of breathing room till we figure out our next one. But we got to get there first. Always a new emote. Okay, so if we build it this way, I have a little room to build our conveyors.
New subscriber shout out.
The Redhead Siblings, Lini, Hoffy92, everybody, thank you very much for subscribing. And thanks for becoming members. That is awesome. Okay, time to build ourselves a refiner. My live stream's better than Netflix? Well, thank you. It's very nice of you. And we'll get the power connected last once everything's functioning. It's funny, it looks like we have power because the conveyors are actually working, but we don't.
Subscriber shout out.
Popular Gamer, thanks for subbing. Okay, what do I want to do here? We need to bring things back. This is making gold. And then we need the gold to go into a conveyor now. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just do this. TOSP or TOSP with the $4.99. First ever super chat and my first live stream with you. Well, thank you very much. That's a big step. Your support is awesome. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Thank you. I think we'll do this. We'll put our big O tank here. This will accept the processed gold. Or maybe I should make it go the other way. Let's make it go the other way. We'll go the other direction. Oh wait, actually we need a conveyor out in front of these too. It's got to go that way. And toss with another $1.99. Wow, lots of tacos from you. In addition to super chats, you guys can also become a member by clicking and tapping join, which gives you a lot more in return for your support, which I think is a little bit more fun. But I appreciate any way you choose to support the channel, including leaving a like or just saying hi in the chat, and those types of things. Alright, so this should finish the processed gold. I don't think we'll need to make too much. Then we can start using our remote connectors now. But I certainly do like seeing these things in action, all these above ground processors. These are lots of fun to watch in action. Let me think. Oh yeah, we have oil that we can process too, but I want to make this capacitor factory first. This seems like a lot of fun. Alright, so this should be our pure gold. This tank over here should be our iron ore storage.
New member, welcome.
Oh my goodness, Lee has become a member as well. Welcome aboard, Lee. Thank you very much. May the Wendy's, the Arby's, and the KFC be forever with you. And thank you as always for your lovely support, everybody. Crazy. That's crazy, your guys' support. That's awesome. Thank you. Game is a ton of fun. I love this. Alright, now hopefully our minecarts are long enough. I don't think we need too much going on. Wait, where's this one coming from? This one's bringing over the pure iron. Oh yeah, this one's to bring the capacitors back once they're completed processing. I'll just go ahead and leave this one up here. Welcome aboard to Thomas and Tim and everybody who is becoming a subscriber. Alright, let's get this factory loaded up with stuff so we have something to process. We start with one cart, we should be okay. It'll give it a little bit of time to load up. Oh, I built it a little too close. Which is fine, because I can make the car a little longer now. If we build the turn here... I need the pipe for that. There we go. Yes. Sounds like a refrigerator, you hear that? Must be where they got that sound effect. Alright, let's see how many things can hold this. Yeah, we're making millions of dollars now that we got our big O fuel train going, our gold fuel. Gonna make this thing a little longer. Certainly need to use more iron. This thing's got a short distance to go, so it doesn't really have to go too far. Now we finally have a place to bring all of our iron. That's great. Other than just exporting it, we can bring it up to another level. Okay, now we can turn on our gold processors too, and start that minecart going. That should be long enough. Alright, let's turn on the power. Yeah, it's really nice to hear. The soundtrack in the game is really the factory working away. Okay, so before we even really begin, we need at least some gold and iron ore ready to go. Looks like that's good too. Alright, so once gold is stored and once iron ore is stored, we can start building our combiners. This factory is going to be huge. I don't know, I might need to get more stuff in order to supply this now that I have a much more complex factory. Alright, let's see. And we need to connect our final mine over here, don't we? Oh, I need to make it a little longer then. I forgot we needed to connect this one to our actual tube and not the station itself. Alright, gold is starting to be stored, same with iron ore. We're gonna need a lot more gold here though before we really begin. Looks like iron ore is plentiful. Absolutely plentiful on that. I'm concerned. Capacitors are going to be quite easy to make, actually. Because all I need to do to make those is put down combiners. Then how are we going to export all this stuff? Alright, now we got to figure out a way to get it back to business. What I can do is build our... Let's see. We can build our drop-off center for capacitors here. And we do need to get capacitors in order to unlock the one more step of the rocket. But then we got to start going for oil. So we're going to have to make an oil processing facility as well. Don't the factories act as power poles? No, unfortunately, like if you connect a little bit of power here, and then you like try to connect over here, you know, like as if the factory itself could be its own power, like junction or something like that, it doesn't. You have to make power lines past it, which is kind of weird too. But I think the game will get a lot of feedback, and the developers will make changes. So long as everyone's vocal about what they think could be better, I think the developers are more than willing to listen and listen to people's feedback and make things better. I think a lot of people were just kind of like downright just outraged at the devs there, but I think honestly if we give feedback, they'll be more than willing to make changes to it. There's a lot of potential for this game, so that's why everybody's passionate about seeing it better. Oh wow, we're still not shipping out enough stuff. All those tortilla chips and cheese are getting us some good money. That's great. All right, there's lots of oil over here. I see 3 here. And I also see 3 here, so we can make a big oil processing facility. which I could probably make another train for. Actually, we could probably do some trucks, because what do you really need to do for oil? How do you refine oil? What's the recipe for oil? Crude oil needs to be converted into regular oil, and then that's it. Paul Molyneux, thank you very much for the support, and Jan Crevel with the 549 with the money train. Oh, thank you very much. Do you mine oil or do you suck it out in the game? It's actually pulled out via these oil derricks. So now that we've unlocked these, we can build these on top of these oil pits here, or whatever you want to call them, the deposits, oil deposits. And then we can connect this via pipe, and then we can connect the pipe to a like a large storage area, and then have a big mine cart come and pick that up. The question is, how am I going to get this onto trains? Because oil is going to be a real expensive thing. Or rather, a real... Well, I want to do research on it, too. Is there any oil? Maybe we should do the research first. Is there oil here? Ah, this might be a good spot to get oil. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll get our oil from here first, and then we'll have a small little refinery, and then we'll just ship it around this factory to the research centers, so that way we can just quickly research it, because we do need it in order to get our farming researched. And the last thing to unlock the rocket is ethanol, which is made by taking red grain and oil and combining it together to make ethanol. So we'll be able to make that in order to unlock the rocket finally. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's see. So are we making enough gold? Yeah, we got plenty of gold here. Conduits are going to be made quickly, so we better start researching those. Wait, do we need those? Yeah, we need capacitors, what I mean. Alright, well, let's build a small area just for research. We're going to just do research first. So let's try this. If I make a small container here... Actually, let's build a door first. Because I'm always off when I build these cars. There we go. No, this planet is not our planet, but it's basically Earth. But it's Earth that's just uninhabited, basically. Oh, it's off by one. Jeez. Trains are so annoying. There we go. Alright. So let's build a small holding tank here. Actually, we'll build a big one. And it's only got to go a short distance, so it's fine. Let's connect these two. And we'll connect it via orange, I think. So finished capacitors will come out here into these tanks, and then we'll go into a minecart that we'll have running back and forth. And it's only going to be like too long, so... Alright, now let's do the... this is a temporary placeholder then, because we're going to focus only on the research. So we don't need to make that many. So let's start with like 4 maybe? Oh, we could build them over here if we wanted.
New subscriber shoutout.
Adam Webb, thanks for 7. I think that will do. Let's see which one's the more effective design. That'll be output. These are input. So we will input a blue iron ore and a green gold. I wish there were more colors. So blue and green, I guess. Doesn't matter, just so long as it's connected. Is this connected to power? It is. Recipe. Capacitor. Iron. And gold. Gold. Iron. Feeding out. Then we got a color code. Green, blue. Oh, and then I gotta make this one orange. There we go. Alright, so now we should start seeing capacitors come in, hopefully. This doesn't need to be this long. Ah, there they go. Wow, they look like little grenades. Awesome. Now we can start researching on these. Perfect. And that will give us... If we research 300, we get enough for capacitors. So that's beautiful. The reason, Jonathan, that I'm not reading your comment where you're continuously spamming call to arms, call to arms, call to arms like you did last stream is because it encourages you to spam the request for content unrelated to this over and over and over again. So I'm not being a jerk by ignoring you. What I'm trying to do is encourage discussion about this current game, which is Automation Empire. But if you like Call to Arms, just every time I make a video on Call to Arms, support the heck out of it. Make sure you leave a like, share it with a friend, tell everyone about it, and then if that content is successful, I'll be able to make more and more. But since my time is limited and each day I can only make so much content, so please do appreciate when I make something that you do like, and if I don't take it personally. I'm just trying to do what I can when I have the time. And that's how video games kind of work. There's only so much time in a day, so I'm just spending mine playing some video games. Alright, this is good enough. Alright, so now we got our basic research center going. So now let's work on some oil.
New subscriber shout out.
Gary, thanks for subbing. We also need to start doing research on oil. And we have to research 200 of that in order to start that. So where do I do research on oil? It looks like there's a small tank here we could switch out. Let's see. Being defensive? No, I was just explaining something to someone. When I take a moment to explain things in great detail, that's not salty or defensive.
New subscriber shout out.
A lot of people need to realize when they hear an answer that they don't want to hear, or if it's something that they don't understand, it's not an attack on their personal well-being. It's just an explanation on how things work. That's all. Nothing good, nothing bad. Just the way it is. Alright, so now I need to do some oil, I think. But I don't know exactly where to connect it. This is a follow-through pipe for iron ore. And this is a pipe for when we were shipping out coal. So we'll do the oil here. This is perfect. Da 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 da. Star Blaster 24, I just answered that question. Let's go up to level 3. We need the oil delivered as soon as possible. You're a big fan from India? Well, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Now we gotta do some level 3 highways. Man. That's not level 3. There it is. Again, Jonathan, you're spamming chat repeatedly with the same information. If I don't acknowledge it, it doesn't mean I'm not reading it. But from here on out, I'm not going to acknowledge, because it just encourages, I guess, negativity. And I'm here to play this game right now. But I appreciate your feedback, so thank you. Okay. Can we go through these factories? Oh, we can't even go over the factory. Wouldn't that be cool if we could build one on the roof? That'd be really cool. Let's just build scaffolding around this factory. For whatever reason, I can't build this train line without having it end with a curve for some reason. You can't see the spam? Well, that's because it's being flagged by YouTube as spam. Because it's the same message over and over. Okay, let's put down some oil derricks now. I think we have enough, money for this, right? Not money, but power. Yes, two very important things, money and power. 136. Yeah, we could do a level 2 train through the factory, but if I go beside it at level 3, it's even faster. Wait, these derricks don't need power? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. They're self-sufficient. They just need water to pump out faster. That's cool. But wait a minute. The water tank might need power, though, doesn't it? Nope. Well, that's cool. So now we can just build these out here. That's cool. We don't have to pay a power upkeep for it. And we can put water pumps in here. First, let's put a thing over here. The big problem is we can't use these water pipes in order to pump the oil, so we still have to do things within the parameters of, like, building it with these weird fuel tanks for whatever reason. Oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare. So we can only connect these with the pre-existing tanks. Okay, let's do this. Well, at least we're still making our $1 million. After this, we're going to have to figure out how to ship out our capacitors. And I think the best way to do that will be via a train, but we're nowhere near a train. So we're going to have to probably get a... we're nowhere near a train, so we'll probably have to get a truck going over here or something. Nope, that doesn't work either. We can only pump the oil into the tanks. How do you rotate the camera view? Just hold your middle mouse button. Okay, so this one's going to go out to the mine cart. Oh, good. These two... Oh, they lined up, but they can't connect. Archangel, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciated. Okay, well, we got one connected. Two connected now. This is crude oil that needs to be refined into regular oil, and I'm assuming the way to do that is to put it into a box and put it through a refiner. Do I want more subscribers? Absolutely. People are welcome to subscribe all the time. Though somebody today in a video told me, if you talk less in your videos, you'll get more subscribers with somebody's good idea. Yeah, that's what subscribers want. They want to have somebody not talk. That sounds fun. Like, you always want to have somebody to hang out with, unless the video specifically says no commentary, which is always understandable, too. Wangmaster, thanks for subbing.
New subscriber shout out.
Alright, let's try to do a piping system here. Oh, that's going to be off by 1, too. Alright, well, we'll go this way. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3 derricks connected. We need 2 more, and then we need to connect it to the main hub over here. Unfortunately, we can only do those remote connectors inside factories, so unfortunately we can't build, like, underground piping, which is a little annoying. And everything needs to be 1 away. Now I gotta figure out a way to connect these 2 ones in the front. And that's only 2.
New subscriber shout out.
That doesn't work either.
New subscriber shout out.
Yeah, that's frustrating. The pipe sizes are either 2 or 3, so everything's got to be built on an odd number basis. Wow, look at that crude oil. It literally just looks like a chocolate cake or something like that. Maybe a little burnt or something like that. No, all the resources are endless. So long as you have a mine on top of a resource, it keeps coming in. Alright, let me try to do... This is just going to take trial and error because it's a lot to pipe in. Can you rotate the oil pumps? You can. That might be a worthy attempt. Well, we only have 2 that need to connect now, so let's try to rotate those. Or maybe you can't. Oh, you can, yeah. That's good. Well, this one seems like a good idea over here. Good suggestion. We build a big O tank here. Let's get this out of the way. It's still going to be off, isn't it? Alright, well, we need to connect... Oh, this one can connect there, too. We'll just go... this way? Cool. Alright, we'll disconnect this one, then. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connected. Now we just need to connect to the main line. Let's see. Good. I'll just redesign this connection. Is that 3? That looks like 2. Yep, it is 2. Oh, perfect. Oh, I don't think you can do that, though, but that's okay. Alright, looks like the whole system's working. Go down to the left, in there. This way, these two this way. Great. And we get a lot of storage capacity until we get everything right. Whew. Okay, that is good. Now let's try the delivery pump, and then we can just make our train go 1 extra length. Right, our oil train is going to be bringing in a lot of money once we start shipping that out. We do, now that we're making a ton of money from the gold and the gold fuel, we can just basically use capacitors and the capacitors and the other thing for, oh, it's already top level? We can use the capacitors now and the oil for research, and once we're done with that, then we start selling it. Okay, now. And we'll need to make that a little longer. Oh, there it goes. The top level is the highest speed, so that's cool. We'll just add 3 on there. Okay, so this should deliver it here, and then all of these other... let's see. These ones, instead of being supplied iron, will now be supplied... So we'll shut this one down for now. I don't want you delivering any more steel there. We'll let that tank fill up for a bit. Okay, so now they're going to solely process oil, so that's good. And we'll claim that research in a little bit. Wow, look at that. There's already full capacity of capacitors. And we've only built 1 machine. There's like only 1 that was set up. Holy crap. Oh, boy. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so there goes the oil. That's for research now until we've unlocked the farming. So farming takes 200 oil. So we need to... I can't deliver that actually because that's crude oil. So I need to refine that. Let's see. I should do a complicated roller coaster. That's how this is already. Unfortunately, this is just giving us extra research points, so I shouldn't do that. Actually, why didn't it deliver? Maybe the pipe wasn't long enough? Or the train? Alright, so the oil train can only be so long. But what I will do...
Subscriber shout out.
Carter, thank you very much for the support. What I will do is make a facility over here to take the oil to. Okay, so let's stop this now. Because I can't research crude oil, I've got to research refined oil. Hope there's a way to do junctions in the future. Okay, then we'll go down to the bottom. Now we're going to build a oil refinery. Although it should be pretty simple, I think. I think we got to build it like this. Actually, I'll build the factory here. Let's go with green, because you all know green. We're making diesel fuel here today, so we're gonna make some diesel. All right, cool. So let's put an entryway for storing the crude oil in the back.
New subscriber shout out.
Darkus, thank you very much for subscribing. It's very kind of you. Alright, we'll do a diesel fuel entry here. So we'll store crude oil there before it's refined. And then we'll process it and ship it out as regular oil. Now this guy, he's going to be hauling the finished oil, I guess, according to this one. So I guess the finished product will come out here. Yeah, so going back to other games, whenever there's, as it says on the schedule, if you click down below in the description, it'll show you the schedule of when I'm doing a game next, and at the very top of that schedule it says that the game, whichever game, will be played when there's a new update or when there's interest or something to do. So new releases are first because, you know, we're all curious to know. And then after that, other games. Alright, we're going to destroy that contents. That's our finished product now. Let's see. Yeah, so questions relating to unrelated games will not be answered and spam will be timed out. Starting now. Just gets annoying. Because there's people who are asking questions about this game, and it's hard for me to answer those questions if I can't read them.
New subscriber shout out.
But yes, Anna will be done at some point. Administrative Command, Alex, everybody, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, we'll use our remote pipes now for delivery. I think this is going to be the incoming oil train, so let's get that one going.
Subscriber shout out.
See how long this can be. Grasswing, thanks for subbing. Okay. So hopefully we have enough space here to do what we need to do. This should add extra capacity. Okay, so this will be the gasoline outflow. That's going to be a problem because that's not enough room. So this will pump out the refined oil. We'll make that green. So that'll be our finished product, and then we need an intake valve for our crude oil, which will go here, and we'll leave that as orange. But I'll build that there. Hi there, Benjamin. Okay, and that's going to be a problem because we don't have a long enough track. But we'll sort it out. We will figure that out eventually. Okay, so now we got crude oil coming in, so then we just need crude oil to go to the refinery. So let me think for a second. So does this have to go into a crate maker? I'm assuming yes, in order to be refined. So let's build our good old-fashioned crate maker again. We'll need a storage tank, I assume. Which I think can go there. And then can be pumped out this way. Yep. Perfect. Then let's start refining. And this track I can just curve up this way to get a little extra room. 225 likes? Wow, alright, yeah, make sure you get your likes in before someone beats you to 300. You gotta be first. Don't be last.
New subscriber shout out.
Alright, now we work on our refinery. So now we're working on our oil today. Cool. Alright, we'll do one here. And we'll connect the factory to power last once everything's set up. crate maker here. We'll do 2-1.
New subscriber shout out.
Army Pro, thanks for subbing. Oh, I also forgot to put that other one on skip, didn't I? That other factory I set up, I forgot to put it on skip. We'll have to go back and do that. Is this long enough? Nope, still a little too short. But, we'll get it. Alright, let me set this other factory back.
New subscriber shout out.
Actually, wait a minute. How does it have enough? Oh, my bad. Sorry. There we go. Okay. And let's connect some power now. Talking about making gold makes you want mac and cheese. It certainly does look like that, doesn't it? We'll also have to get some water connected over to our oil pumps now, but that's going to be a mess considering however many pipes are already there. But I guess the best thing to do first is to set up your system and then make it optimized afterwards, so that way you know if you have enough space to make more or if you need to make a second one. So there you go. Alright. Oh, I can actually make this curve a little bit more this way. Make the track even longer. Perfect. Alright, so then when we have our completed fuel, it'll come out there. So now we need to build our refiners. Let's do that now. Ooh. Now we have the power connected. And then we need... We'll just do what we did at the other factory. So this will be a simple setup just for research, so we don't have to do anything too crazy. It gets a little more crazy when you have to export stuff, but when you're just doing it for research, it's a little more simple. In fact, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, if you take crude oil and put it into a furnace, out comes good oil. So, I guess there's that. We're making Coca-Cola, I guess. Intake valve. Oh, wrong way. And now we just make our connectors. There we go. Yeah, so you guys can see in chat how many unrelated questions we get. When is this? When is that? You should do this, do that, do this, do that. But the only thing people need to do is just read the description, and they would know. Oh wow, this tank is completely full already. Oh, I forgot to build our little disposal unit. There we go. And now this tank should fill up. I hope. There we go. And then we should have our other minecart connected for that, though this train is a little too long. What game is this? This is Fortnite 2, The Reckoning. How are you not picking that up? That's because it's going the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so our temporary refinery, just to complete the farming aspect, should be good to go. It'll just be a matter of time. And then we need to make ethanol to make our rocket. And wow. The capacitors are bumping. Oh, we're starting to research crude oil too. We have over 5 million research points. What do we need for the remaining stuff? The farm requires 800,000, and the greenhouse requires 800,000, so that's 1.6 million, plus another 5 million. So once we get to about, like, what, 6.5 million or so, we've got all the points we need. We won't need any more. And our capacity factory is, like, that's going to be huge. We can make capacitors so easy, and they're so profitable. I just need to figure out a way to get them to market at 2,800. Great. And there goes the pure oil. So the refined oil then heads over to the research centers. Let's make sure that works. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, we're almost to 300 likes too, so make sure you snipe your like in before we get to 300. Welcome to all the new members today, and welcome to all the new subs, you guys. King Bees Jack and Army Pro and Bonghall Yules and Grasswing, thank you very much for clicking the tab on that subscribe button. Name should pop up here when you do subscribe, so thank you for all the support. Alright, we're making not enough oil now is our problem. It looks like we could make a little bit more oil, though I would argue that the research centers, which ones are connected? These ones probably won't be able to process it too fast. Southern Arc, thank you for subbing. Alright, I think we'll just make a second setup, and then I will figure out a way to get everything connected to our main route. Because oil and capacitors are going to be two very expensive things that we can export. We'll have to figure out a way to get them over to probably another train line. Oh man, look at all those trains go. Holy crap. This is... Look at that. That's insanity. All that stuff there. Look at that.
New subscriber shout
What is this goal to the game? Well, each goal is to try to export 40,000 kilograms of items within a 3-month period. And there's multiple maps to do it. So basically, you can play on a few of the maps, but you have to unlock more and whatnot. It's kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon in many ways, I'm starting to feel. Alright, I think I'm just going to build this one at this end, because I don't know what the size capacity is off the top of my head. 1, 2... Yeah, the gold export is huge. We're making a lot of money from that. The next thing to do will be the oil, but we'll get to that eventually. I just like color coding everything, it's nice. Okay. So now we connect our pipe, crate maker, and then eventually we can go back and redesign all of our other factories that are obsolete now that we've researched all this new technology. But sometimes that's not a good idea because we don't have the infrastructure to support what we're making, so that could also be a no bueno situation. What factory is this? We're making iPhones. Okay. Then we just need our import. Wish there was a copy and paste for that, but it's still kind of nice. Okay, so now we should be able to export a ton of oil. I don't even know if this is enough yet. I could probably build one more factory in between, maybe. Squeeze one in there. Is there anything I'd like to see added to the game in the future? I think there needs to be a few things to update, like different... The train system needs to work differently. I think it would be cool if you could have multiple... It seems like right now the train will only pick up one type of cargo from whatever container there is. So it'd be nice if there was a way to customize the trains to have different types of cars to export pretty much anything. Maybe multi-story factories. The ability to... like have an airdrop rather than shipping stuff out via vehicle or train. It'd be cool if maybe there was a way to get a barge, or maybe if there was a way to get like a landing pad that could come to the top of one of your factories. Like, it'd be super expensive, but it'd be cool if like a factory way over here could just export, like put all the stuff into crates and then load up like a giant like aircraft or something like that. Airport, well, that would probably take up a lot of space, but it would be cool to see an airport too, yeah. But maybe like a VTOL dropship or something like that. Lots of cool stuff. I like the supply lines for this game. It's really neat. Now that I've gotten past the difficult learning curve, it's a lot more interesting. And we're making tons of money. That's good. Alright, let's take a look back at the oil factory. Are we making enough oil now? Looks like we're just keeping up with the demand. So that's good. All this oil is being pumped back into the... this green one over here. If I could change anything about the game, what would I change? I don't like the piping system here. I hope that gets updated. The game provides some unique challenges, which makes you build certain ways, which is kind of neat, but also it's kind of frustrating and limiting at the same time. The game doesn't have shipping ports, no. The only two ways to ship things out are either via the trains, which come in from these tunnels here that you can build, or the car system. Also, in my opinion, I don't think you should have to build all your research centers in one area, and I also don't think you should have to build all your stuff coming out of like one area too. But the more and more, I guess, freedom that the game gives you, the easier the game is. So it's kind of like a easy peasy way to do it. Alright, capacitors were at 141. Now we need to make ethanol. But we need to research more oil. And that means that these need to be filled. So 13, 13, 13. Okay, we'll get there eventually. So now we're just waiting for oil to be researched so we can do farming. And then once that's done, then we need to start researching grain meal. And then once that's done, then we can start making ethanol in order to make rockets. And then we are basically done. At least with the game's unlocks. What do we have for money right now? Or research, 5.6 million? Okay. How much weight are we doing every 3 months? Right now it is a total of 17,188. In fact, I think it says here on our medallion. So we need to increase output to be 40,000. So we're about halfway there. And once we start instead of researching capacitors and oil, once we start exporting these two, look at all the space I have to build capacitor production. Like this is going to be the real winner right here. Like all I have to do is just build all these machines here, and then we're just going to need a huge capacity to store things, because right now it's a little backed up, but just because we don't need to make so many more. You don't need to restart the game, I think, to get more train cars to spawn, because I did it here, but it might be more helpful, maybe. But it's kind of weird. I just wish there was a way that you could click on the tunnel and be like, you know, train. Do you want 1 car? Do you want 5 cars? Maybe between 1 and 10, you could just set it your own way. Because the longer the train, the more money you make, and I mean, you know, this is the only way we're making money. We have a $200,000 power bill, so it's kind of nice when the trains actually, you know, deliver stuff. Cool. Still too much nacho cheese, though. Still need more of that to be exported. We're making a lot of that stuff. Look at that. I need more of that to be exported. That's why we need longer train cars. So our biggest limit to making money now is basically that we're not getting enough train cars coming in. So, yeah, this is not the real Raptor. This is an imposter. Because we're actually making money. Yeah. This couldn't be a Raptor stream. We're out of debt. Alright, we're at 181 now on the capacitors. So once we get to 300, that's 3 out of the 4 research completed for the rocket. What does this say? Launch freight with rockets filled with crates. Sell your resources in the galactic market. Due to high off-world demand, resources sold by rockets grant a weight revenue bonus of 30%. Oh, so if you put stuff on the rocket, you actually make more money. Well, there's no bet. Oh, I think what we should do then is build our rocket site like maybe over here, and then we can just take our capacitors and oil, which are like the two biggest money makers right now. Like, let's take a look at money. Oil is worth a lot. The gold fuel is worth a lot. Oh, but the ethanol is going to be worth a ton. So, why do you need to make a rocket? Because you can export more stuff, gives you more money, and then eventually we can get our medallion. Well, I probably won't 100% the world, but I've really just been using this to try to learn how to build an optimized factory. And so, by basically trial and error and you know, doing things mostly wrong, now I know how to do them right. Besides, we want to make Elon Musk jealous. There we go. That was a lot towards our oil research requirement. And that's 82 now. So we're almost halfway there. Well, I would like to start a new map after this, yes, but it all depends on everybody's support too. So if we get lots of likes and lots of views, I'll keep it up. Otherwise, I can always find something new to play.
Subscriber shout out.
Dalibor, thank you very much for subscribing. Essentially, making videos is like, you know, it's like being a restaurant. If people really, really like the lasagna, then I have no choice but to make more lasagna. And I also like lasagna too, so it's a good idea. Give us Taco Rocket. Yeah, we will definitely do that. Wow, we're already at 300 likes. Make sure you get your likes in before someone beats you to 400 now. You can say you were in before 500 likes. Whenever I say that, everybody usually piles on, so thanks for the support. We also need to export 22,000 kilograms of stuff before we unlock the rocket, but by then, I'll probably load up more on the trains. Essentially, we just need the trains to pick up more stuff and drop off more stuff. I wonder if there's a way to cheese our cheese here. Let's try to export more. More and more exports. More. Let's try this. Alright, now let's try the train track. I'm going to try to get more and more trains to spawn.
Shout out.
Bart, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. So, gold is one thing, but the gold fuel is another. We make a ton of money from that gold fuel. I think we can squeeze one more in. Awesome. Alright, now, southern pipes. And then we do the train loading silo. Perfect. Oh, that was off by one. And then we need to build over here. So hopefully that triggers the trains to come in even more. So money's not really so much important now as exports are important. We need to hit a certain weight. So hopefully the next train will come in and be just fine. I just need to line up, but they won't. Yeah, let's try this. That doesn't line up either. Man, alright. Train loading is just a pain. Because you can't... Yeah, you can't skip with train loading silos. They're either on or off. There's no skipping with those. Like I was saying earlier, that's one thing that needs to change. Wow, look at how huge this facility is. Hickson, thank you very much for subscribing. Wow, look at all that stuff outside. That is awesome. Okay, I need to build some more loading silos out here, I think. We need to ship out more nacho cheese. Let's see if we can get like a mega train. Can we get like a mega train going? Let's try to get like a huge mega train. Isn't this curry? Yeah, it does look like a yellow curry, doesn't it? Mmm. All we ever do is talk about food in chat. That's all we ever do. Alright, that one's off. We'll have to fix that. Oh, it's got to go every 3, doesn't it? Oh, man. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, I'll fix it.
New subscriber shout out.
Mohammed, thank you for subbing as well. Okay, we gotta make a mega train. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. Let's try these. Oh, I guess the train's in the way there. We can make this one a little longer. Wow, look at that. The lack of Arby's in the stream disturbs you? Oh, the lack of emotes, I see. I see. Okay, this one's just gonna have to be that way just because it's tucked in under the train tracks there. That bridge makes it a little complicated. Alright, hopefully now we have 5 there, so hopefully this makes this train a little longer. Would be nice, though, if you could just set it to be a bigger facility. Do you have an experience of factory architecture? No. But I just know that, you know, like, obviously if you combine gold and coal, it makes gold fuel, which is totally a thing that exists. You have to do things within the game's limitations, and I guess it's only practice that makes you learn the difference between right and wrong in the game. It doesn't really follow any sort of real logic sometimes. You're cooking lasagna right now? Awesome, Samuel. Very good. Alright, let's see if a mega train comes in. We're almost there. I want to see a big O crazy train come in here. I want to see it happen. Oh, we can't build there. It's too close to the edge. Darn.
New subscriber shout out.
Jessica, thanks for subbing. Meh, gaming.
New member, welcome.
Yeah, yet another new member. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for clicking and tapping that subscribe button, that like button, and in this case, the join button. May Bobby Ross smile upon your future. Thank you for the support. Ah, here we go. This is our quote-unquote mega train, I guess. At least we have 6 cars now instead of 4, so that's good. We can get rid of more of this nacho cheese and make more money. Hopefully. At least it won't be backed up in the factory anymore. Wow. We need to export more of that.
New subscriber shout out.
Oliver, thanks for subbing. Okay, so what are we doing over here? Oh yeah, we gotta finish up our capacitor research. So, about 60 more and we've got the capacitors done. What about the oil? Oil's at 82. Now at 122, so we need about 80 more there. And then we're done. I wonder if I could connect water up to our gold factory now just to make more gold. Oh, it's already connected. I don't think we need to make... No, we don't need to make any of that. Any more of that. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 train cars. Look at that. Kind of dumb I have to make it longer to do that. Shadowhead, thank you for subscribing. That, the unfortunate thing about that is each one of those things costs some extra money. It's $10,000. So to set all that up was probably an extra, like, $100,000. But we're going to need to build another minecart to ship out all this stuff. There's too much stuff. Yeah, the train has to come to a stop in order to do that, which is hugely inefficient. Can I make this longer? Oh, we can make it 26 cars long. Alright, we're gonna have to do that. Gonna have to make the train longer. If we're gonna make any money from this thing. Let's see if we can get it to accommodate the whole train.
New subscriber shout out.
Sour Lemon, thanks for subbing. Wow. Hunter, you recently got into Men of War Assault Squad 2, but you're hopping in to see other content? Awesome. Well, thank you very much. That's very cool to see. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so. And, of course, there's plenty of opportunities to watch other content on the channel, which I think you might enjoy. So give it a peek and let me know what you think. Alright, there we go. Our nacho cheese train is fully loaded. Now we just need to make sure it reaches our destination. The trains can't keep up with the factory. This small factory here, this tiny little factory is making too much for 2 trains. Like, there's really not that much going on here. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to make another thing to ship out even more nacho cheese. No joke, look at that. Is this long enough? I hope so. I think it'll be just long enough. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. That's just fine. Wow. We need another facility. Julian, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that super chat button, giving me €1. Thank you. You guys can become members, too, to support the channel every month as well. With COPPA coming up and everybody being demonetized and YouTube basically being deleted, it is up to all of us now to fight against the algorithm and YouTube's forces, so that way it won't just be late night Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel. Otherwise, it's goodbye Linus Tech Tips, goodbye Epic Rap Battles of History, goodbye Binging with Babish, and goodbye Dino Man. So thank you everybody for your support so far. Alright, look at all that nacho cheese. Wow, we got 2 trains here loading up. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Have I tried stopping the train connected to different areas? I don't know if I can... I don't think you can load it with other cargo, because the way the train works is that it... I think it'll just load with all the cargo that it can. The only way that would work is if one of these containers reached 0, and you'd have to, like, do timing on that. So I think it's just easier to do one cargo type per train. Oh, look at that power bill, $200,000. My goodness. Look at this. This looks cool, though. I love this. You know, what'd be nice in the game is if I could pick my own logo, and then I could have my logo on the side of the train. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, I could have my logo on the train or on the side of the factories, you know, or something like that. Or I could just put whatever I wanted. It'd be so cool. Wow, we're exporting 2 things of fuel, 2 things of gold, and it's just enough to keep us from, like, going into the bankruptcy. When we start shipping out that oil, that's when everything's going to take off. So that's what we're waiting for now, is more research points. Once we've researched everything, we can shut down the research centers. They don't need to function anymore. Like, once everything's unlocked, we won't need research points. Alright, so just a little bit more on the capacitors and oil, and then we're done, and we'll switch it over to ethanol. And then we can delete all this stuff and go for pure profit. No more research. Also, these 2 trucks, I still haven't figured out what to use those for, but I'm just going to leave them, because there could be a way to use them.
New subscriber shout out.
Casera, thank you for subbing. Wow, this little oil factory is crazy. This little gold fuel factory is insane. Ryan Halstead, thank you very much for subscribing. Alright, we got to figure out a way to do another export. We got to do another export section somewhere, somehow. I need to have another little train over here somehow. I'm going to do another... I'm doing another train. Alright, I'm going to have a fill tank here. Oh, that's not going to work because it needs to be one space. Damn. Unless I put the train over here. Edwin, thanks for subbing. Unless I move the train track to go down there. Let's make it turn to the left. We gotta export even more nacho cheese. Okay, so that's gonna go. Let's see if that's long enough. I want to try to build a second loading point. Now loading. Oh man, thank you for subbing. Wow, thank you. I don't have water connected here because this factory is already making too much. If I add water, it's only going to make the problem worse. So first I got to export what I've got, then I can add water. Oh, that's too much. Let's try that. Maximum Bacon, do you think experimenting with the fill silo spacing might allow for multiple cars to be filled at once? As far as I've seen, you can only fill with one at a time. So, yeah, it'll only... These two are next to each other, so it can't load any faster, unfortunately. But I hope that's a thing in the future that changes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now, with this one elevated, I might be able to put the tank there after all. Oh, look at that. It reaches the back of the factory. That's crazy. That's awesome. Alright, let's, can I fit another container here? Well, I could put one here. I need a little extra storage capacity, I think. I need the train to come in like this.
New subscriber shout out.
Neo, thank you for subbing. Well, I could probably put storage everywhere, but let's worry about loading right now. Oh, this is actually starting to get emptied. Perfect. Wait, something's not right. Well, now we can connect it to water. Now that we're actually taking some of the capacity away.
New subscriber shout out.
Maybe I don't need another train, but I don't see it making any more. We have plenty of gold. Well, this one doesn't. That doesn't matter that it's facing that way. Is there a sandbox mode in the game? Not at the moment, but that would be cool too, to just like build a factory however you want, just to like experiment or make it look cool. Let's see. Now as for water, let me just check one thing here. Doesn't that do... Oh, we can actually do a level 2 piping system too. Do 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 do. Oh, well, this seems to be picking up the pace now, so alright, at least we're making tons of money. Although the fact that we haven't gotten well over the million mark is concerning with all this nacho cheese and tortilla chips we're pumping out. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see. I still need to ship iron over there. And we also need to connect water here, but this is such a convoluted mess. Alright, how we doing on research? Oh, good. Capacitors are done. So now we just need to work on ethanol for the rocket. And gold. Or, I mean, oil is done. Yay! Now we can start making farms. And that is going to require... for a greenhouse, speeds up your farm's growing speed by 25% with the addition of a greenhouse. Oh, wow, now we gotta do farming. Let's see how that works. I've never done that before.
Subscriber shout out.
Let's see. Serves as a growing platform for grass. There's 2 of these. Let's see how it works. One is green and one is red. So I'm assuming in order to do research on this, we need... grain meal is a combination of both. And then we got to pump that into the... Wait a minute, that's weird. Oh, wow. So we're going to need to grow red and green and then use a combiner to make meal. And then we're probably going to have to use a refiner in order to make ethanol out of the combiner. So combine, refine, and then we're done. Well, we may as well just use this giant factory over here for the time being to make ethanol, too. So our crazy dinosaurs capacitor and ethanol emporium is a go. Let's start working on a new factory. Oh, well, we'll look at $1.3 million. Awesome. All right, let's toy with new stuff. We've never seen this before, so let's try this new stuff. Let's build some, well, first of all, let's build its own water system. We'll just keep everything independent so we can keep track of it. Let's do a big O water over here. And then let's lay out these platforms. So let's go like green, green, green. Then we'll go red. I hope can a pipe do a 4-way intersection? Let's see. I want it to make like a... It looks like we can do a T intersection. But now we'll have to see if we can do a four-way. Oh, it can. Good. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to collect from this? Oh, I suppose we'll have to use another piping system for that. Oh, are you kidding me? Does the farming have to be connected this way? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's so annoying. Everything has to be connected via pipe, then. I guess I should have thought of that, though. I mean, how else are we going to collect it? Maybe drones? Well, it still has to be connected via pipe, though, in order to get it out from under the... Alright, well that means we need to do a little bit more spacing between these. Because drones can't pick up this stuff, right? They can't just... Well, first it has to grow. Well, let's see how it works. Because I think how it works is it works just like our oil derricks over here. We have to connect a pipe to it, and then it'll gather all the grain, and then it has to be combined inside the factory. Which means we'll probably just be able to do it via mine... Oh, wait, well, I could do mine carts like this. We could do like that, right? And then just have a mine cart come by and pick up green and red and then bring it to combiners? Alright, we'll do it that way. Okay, so if we're going to do it that way, let's do... okay, we're going to redesign all this. So, with that in mind, I will change our design to do it this way. Alright, first of all, let's build our farms. We'll do green over here. With a little bit more space. Okay, then we'll put a pipe over this way. Also, I forgot our pipes can actually go up in the air, too. Water pipes can use this bent pipe in order to go up higher. Do we still need the iron research? Iron research is still giving us research points. And research points will be needed to unlock the rocket. But we're not worried about that right now. Right now, we're worried about the water system. To which I think everything can just connect this way. Can it go through each pipe? Ah, it can. Cool. So we can link all of our systems together. That's good. So maybe I didn't need the extra spacing there, but that's fine. Because then we'll need 2 trains at least to come through. I feel like we're going to need a bigger farm. I don't know how much these can produce. 10? Maybe we should do a green farm. Alright, we'll do 2 greens on each side here, and then we'll do 2 red farms. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. So we'll be able to produce 6 green, or no, 8 green, and then 8 red. Cool.
New subscriber shoutout.
Seth, thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. This will have to be staggered. Otherwise, 2 pipes can't connect over each other. Could make a... I got an idea. We could make 1 large tank outside for stuff to be picked up. It's my first time doing this, though, so I'll find a method that's better later. Right now, let's just get it done so we can get it going. Ba 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 ba. Well, we need research points until we don't need research points anymore. So we're not to that point yet. We'll just keep making research points as long as possible. And then... Yeah, I don't care about the iron research. Right now we're building farms. We've got plenty of money and we're trying to focus on a new aspect that will make us some new money because we're going to finish up some research required for our rocket by making ethanol. Okay, so the red farm is a little more optimized in terms of spacing, so that's good. We could have done that with the green. Oop, that's off by one. You need to overlap like this one.
New subscriber shoutout.
Marcus, thanks for subbing. We'll just scoot these over. So red and green need to be put into a combiner to make the meal, and then we then need to refine it in order to make it into ethanol. Then we need to research the ethanol. And once research of ethanol is complete, that's pretty much the game. Cool. Alright, then we'll pull the pipe back. And we'll go red, red, red. Water pipes, there we go. Cool. One probably won't be too long. Alright, so let's make storage tanks over here for each material type. So how am I going to go about doing this? I want to have one train come out to pick up... Actually, it's going to have to be 2 trains, won't it?
New
Oh boy.
subscriber shoutout.
Oh, you've stolen my idea? That's
New
fine. I mean,
subscriber shoutout.
there's only so many ways to do it. If you're looking at my idea to make more optimized farms, that's good. Go for it. I don't think our tanks need to be this large. I'll put one here and then here. So I don't know how I want to store this stuff. Let's at least do 1 minecart each. Hi, Matsimus. How you doing? Alright, I think I'll do it this way.
New subscriber shoutout.
Our export rate probably increased, but maybe not too much. It's at 20,000 now. So it went from 17 to 20 because of the changes I made to the train station. But I'm hoping with the... Wait, what do we need for the rocket? With the rocket we need... Oh, good. With the rocket we'll probably get to 40 in no time. So now we can do the rocket. Now we gotta have 1 train importing the red grain. And 1 train importing the green grain. I guess I'll just do 1 big one here. I don't know. I don't know what the difference will be. We'll try it out. Maybe I'll put it by the door. Kind of a tight area I'm working with, since we're living in a van down by the river. Oh, why can't I build here? Too close to the river, maybe? There we go. Okay, so red is good. Fortunately, we have to have a different train per each section. Luckily, these importing trains don't have to be too long because the goal is just to put storage inside. So let's do that. We'll do an import here and here. Nope, didn't mean to do it second floor. There we go. Yeah, if you get ideas for building, that's good. There's certainly a lot I can do to make things better for me. But also, you need to work within the restraints of the game and also the landscape that you're given to build into. You can't just build anything you want. Sometimes you have to play by the rules. Oh, one too far. Yeah, these aren't even needing to go any distance at all.
New subscriber shout out.
Ian Lowe, thank you for subbing. Alright, so we'll build one here. Oh, this will be for our green one then. We need to do our importer over here somewhere. It reminds you of a fancy litter box, the harvests. Yeah, I could see that. We do want to go this way. There we go, that'll work. Okay, let's cut that line. And we'll just have this line go up over it. Totally fine. Nope. Down to one. Oh, come on. I built it far enough away. Jeez. Okay. So these things are constantly... Look at this. Tomatoes and lettuce. Alright, we're almost ready to ship out our ultimate taco empire. Tomatoes and lettuce are being gathered. We've got tacos. And we've got ground beef. Pretty good. We're shipping out a lot of nacho cheese, too. Eat your heart out, Tostinos. Oh, yeah, we got them. Alright, now let me think here. So this one needs to connect for red. I'll just swing it over to the right. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh, that'll do. Okay, now we work on our storage tanks. Sir Martinator, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Welcome aboard, and thanks for the support. Actually, this is really cool. Because now I can just use the remote connectors and that'll work fine. Oh, I wanted to do it here, didn't I? Dun, dun, dun. You need to add more drone bays? Oh, you just... If you need more drones, you build more drone bays. The other thing it's missing is sauce? We can make that out of the tomato. We'll figure it out. If we can add some uranium to it, it'll make it a little more spicy. It'll work out, trust me. Actually, maybe I should just do a big tank here instead, on the same side. This will be way easier. Yes, 4 drones per bay. That's right. That's right. Okay, so these are having to go the other direction. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, there's a problem. These ones are labeled green, so we might need another factory for this unless I feed it directly into the... Uh-oh. Alright, we'll figure that out. Okay, switch over. Figure it out. I've not built a factory inside of another factory before, so I hope these orange and green don't overlap. We'll have to try it out. Alright, so we've got too much red and too much green. And this thing is not long enough to pick up the other one, I see. Or a little train car. If I put it there, it enters on a curve, so we'll just put it out one further. Oh, then it goes under the ramp. A little more complicated than we wanted since we were tucked in by the river, but that should do fine. Lettuce and tomatoes are important, so now we had to build a roller coaster so they can have fun. Now, we need to make ethanol. Then we got to ship it over for research. And apparently building these little farm greenhouses makes them even more productive, like we needed that. Oh, we need actually 22,000, so I'm off still a little bit on our shipments, but that's fine. We can fiddle that with a little bit more train. Just need a little bit more on the trains then. Looks like chili. Yeah, we're making guacamole and chili, all sorts of stuff. Maybe those are like peppers and guac. I don't know. We'll have to make it. All right, let's go. I want there to be a mod to make foods rather than like materials. Like, ah yes, the old taco mine. All right, now this is a problem because I don't know how these are going to work. I don't know if I can build more of these remote connectors into the factory. I think I might, because these exist over here for the capacitors. I don't think I can use the same color. Otherwise, it's going to like put this stuff in that other thing, and I don't want it to do that. So I guess what we could do is well, actually, wait a minute. We do need to put these into crate makers anyway in order to process them, so that's fine. Or wait. No, don't they have to be mixed first? How does the recipe go? Hold on. To make grain meal, you need to put red and green into a combiner, and then to make ethanol... Oh, wait, you only need red? Wait, to make ethanol, it's red, grain, and oil. But in order to get the other... Oh, that's just for unlocking this? Oh, I don't want to do that. Forget that. That's out of our way. I'll just skip that. I don't want anything to do with that. Goodbye, green. See you later. Whatever. You can sit over there and do your own thing. Alright, now we need oil in here. So there's oil here. Plenty of oil. Holy crap. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we're almost to 500 likes. Make sure you snipe your like in real quick. We're almost there. Get in there before we're 500. Whoa, don't be late. Well, research here is pretty much completed on oil, is it not? We don't need any more oil to be researched, so let's reconfigure our oil tank to go over here then. We'll just cut the train loose for a minute. As soon as it comes back, I'll cut it off and we'll go the other way. So we're going to combine red and oil, I guess, to make that. Maybe I should make another facility. Nah, forget it. We'll just put it all into the same spot. They need more colors then. They need more remote connectors so you can have like multi-giga factories. So that way I can do multiple things in one factory. So they should have like purple and yellow and all these other colors. So you can do whatever you want. Because I want to do my ethanol and whatever else factory. There we go. Oh, wait, the tank is there. I thought it was a little further down. Alright. I'll just make it connect to this track. Alright, sorry, Green. Green is just to get that upgrade for more advanced farming, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want to research set up a whole network of things just to get that last research. We'll just say we did it. There we go. All right, so now we should get oil delivered. So oil will be the next thing on the menu. That's where the flavor is, boys. It's in the oil and the grain. Is this Minecraft? Yes, exactly. All right. So now we've got to put the... Wait a minute. Oil needs to be put into a combiner. So ethanol is oil plus red grain equals ethanol. Remember, kids, just like Grandma used to make. So oil and ethanol. Well, now we got it into the factory, but now I need to, like, flip it around. Uh-oh. The problem is, now that I have a factory that's kind of already got this stuff working in it, I kind of, like, screwed myself. I need to make a separate processing facility for this instead. So note to self, each factory should probably be its own production, because if you combined, you're gonna have a bad time with these remote connectors. So, oops. But oh well. Let's go with a combiner. And we could probably combine the oil here. And then the red beans and rice right there. Alright. And then out comes ethanol. Yay! That's right, kids. Well, combiners are pretty effective, so... Wait, that's ash. What the... Wait, how... What? How are you supposed to make ethanol? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, red grass. Hold on a second. Oh boy. Recipes. How do you make ash? Oh, incompatible combination. I see. Wait, red grain. Red grain. Oh, it's got to go into a refiner first? Oh, that's fine. So we'll just put this into a crate maker. And then we'll just do this. Oh, this is going to be a tight fit, though. Uh-oh. I will have to make our conveyor belt a little longer. Let's do it in reverse. Alright, we'll make our conveyor belt a little longer. Nope, don't need to use these. I'll just make this super long for now. And then we'll do our step thingies. There we go, and there we go. What? Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, then. Oh, I forgot to put conveyor belts coming out. There we go. And the conveyor going this way. Nope. Nope. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, then we should be able to make our big O crazy ethanol. Oh, she still had a little bit of red grass in there. That's alright, let that one get out of the system. It'll make a little bit more ash, and then it'll be fine. We're making a little bit of Pokemon reference, I guess. Is that oil in this tank? It is. That's how we're making ethanol. There we go, boys. Now we got ethanol coming on out. Perfect. Woo! Okay, let's make it a little bit longer. It's going to be for a station now. So I guess what I wanted... So in the future, I know that it's just going to be better to make one facility per product. So if you're making, for example, I don't know, coal, then it's just a good idea to put coal there for the remote connectors in the future. But hopefully they make more remote connectors. Alright, this is our sauce. Whoever was complaining about us not having sauce, we're good now. So we got our ground beef. And we've got our... let's see, what else were we making? We got our ground beef going on. We got our tortillas. We got our... cheesy sauce or whatever. I don't know. People will love it. Come on. Alright, let's see. Capacitors are good. Wow, the amount of research from those is great. 50,000 each. So now all these sites can be basically changed over to processing ethanol. So how do we get our research train in here for ethanol? Well, right here. This is going to be the line. This is our research line. So we'll switch all this from oil. Goodbye, oil. And we'll switch over to ethanol now. So this line will get reconnected back to the other way. Oh, we have black pepper? Yeah, we got everything our restaurant needs. Actually, this can just stay up in the air, can't it? It's like these are built up so high that they're out of the planet's atmosphere, and like thus there's no more wind resistance.
Subscriber shout out.
Graham, thanks for subbing. Okay, so now we should be able to make our train station over here somewhere. Let's have the... I will build it in reverse. We know we need a big O train station here. Maybe I'll make a turn just in case. Oh, these factories are like unnecessarily large now.
Subscriber shout out.
But I guess what I'd like to do now is like once we've researched everything and once we're all good to go, it'd be cool to like, you know, leave the game running so that way you're profitable. Come back to like $100 million or something like that, and then just build the factory to be 110% effective. Like you go through everything and you just take every mineral and make sure you're like exporting it at the absolute peak efficiency. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to get a small train combining this. Yes, this game is available on Steam. think we can do like 4 cars, right? Oh, I built it a little too close. Oopsies. And then we just bring it over here. Come on back, train. Where'd you go? Alright, here she comes. Alright, ethanol's being researched. So now we can get the rockets. All we need is 300 rockets and we're good. And then we... or 300 ethanol and then we're good for rockets. But we still need to increase our output of gold and stuff. So we still need to increase that in order to reach that weight limit goal. So I gotta extend some of our trains via the cheese. 12th Potato, thank you very much for subscribing.
New subscriber shout out.
We still got a lot of nacho cheese here. Mateus, thank you for subbing too. So we need to hit... currently we're at 20,180, so we need to increase by about 800 or 900 depending on how much we're making.
New subscriber shout out.
We got a lot of oil sitting around too. That's being put to good use over here now. And once I can make the rockets, we won't have to worry about it anymore. Uh-oh. Let's see if this guy's got what's going on. Diamonds are not in the game, no, but there could be more things added to the game later for items. I think we can make it one more car longer. And that should be fine at this station. Cool. Oh yeah, when we sell capacitors, the weight will jump up too. Well, we're done with researching that, so let's start figuring that out. Oh boy, I don't even know how to... Well, to be honest, it's now a pain in the neck, because I have these giant factories in the way. 2, if I build any more roads, they have to be on top of the current road existing, and I can't really move those out of the way. You're about to buy the game? I need a soothing voice to guide you through the first $1 billion? Well... I probably spent over $1 billion in this game. I now need to get another train just for the capacitors, but now we got to start doing... I need the rocket. I should probably just build it via rocket because there's a mountain in the way and giant facilities. So I should probably just build the... like another train. What's our capacity at now? Weight is at 20,180 still. So I need another train. I need another train to pass on through. So I need to hook up and trick the trains into giving me more deliveries. So which train would be best to trick? Maybe this one? Lots of gold sitting here. Hopefully that brings in another car. Let's start with that and see how that works. Just need about an 800 kilograms of stuff ready to go.
New subscriber shout out.
Uh-oh, we're out of coal. Where did I turn that off at? Didn't I... Oh, wait. Yeah, we just need to import more coal now. Wow, it finally worked through all that coal. Good. one's already overloaded. Where's the coal going down here? Oh, right, the steel factory still needs to make plates. Yeah, we need more coal for the cheese factory. Let me think. So I want these two to connect. Aha! There we go. Is this live? No. I'm mostly dead inside. Well, would you look at that? And I could only fit 2 here, so otherwise we'd have 3. We're still exporting some coal, though, for extra cash, but we could probably stop doing that and have all of it go over here. So now we've got an increase in supply, so now this solves the problem up here. It just needs to bring it over. Okay, so where are we on our train? Gold train. Is that one bringing in more cars? Okay, it's about ready to come out. Do-do-do-do-do. How are we doing on weight? We're at 20,000 still. Oh, aren't we that's not what we want. Ah, there we go. 13, 15. Good. We're shipping ethanol now over here to complete the final level of research for the rockets. So that's the final thing we have to unlock. There is one more thing, an upgrade to the farms, but it's kind of just like this side thing that's unnecessary and not needed at all. Wow, look at all that deliciousness. You don't have the super chat option for some reason? That does happen in some countries, but if you'd like to support the super chat option, if that's not there, you can also support via PayPal down below in the description. Well, well, boys, the tortilla train is coming through. Look at that. There's too many cars for the tortilla train. All right. Yeah, the rockets will send it to space, so if you guys are excited for the rocket, let me know. We'll start launching rockets after 500 likes. We're going to get there in time, I think. We just got to ship out some more goods, and we just need to do a little more research on the ethanol, and then we're done. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm excited. Okay, so for the amount of ethanol we have. It's at 57 now. That's great. I'm going to start connecting this to the whole line, actually. Let me do this. No more iron research. We'll start connecting these to, wait a minute. Is this iron train still coming through? Yeah, because we're bringing iron there. That's through here. How do I connect these ones to our... I'm going to try to connect these to our ethanol connection. Okay, we're done with the capacitors now. That's going to be more trouble than it's worth, actually. Once we are done researching the rocket, we're going to get rid of all these research centers anyway. They take up all this space and stuff, and they're gross. We can just start researching and exporting.
New subscriber shout out.
Felipe, thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Oh, good. We got too much coal now. Good.
New subscriber shout out.
Gavin, thanks for subbing. Okay, looks like we need to make our coal train a little longer. Don't think I can make it high enough, though. Oh, I can. Philo says, you're the worst. Only if it's cheddar worst. Joe Edanos Talk, thank you very much for becoming a member, dude. Welcome aboard. Thanks for clicking and tapping that join button. Awesome support, thank you. Wow. Alright, may the Wendy's, Arby's, and KFC be forever with you. Alright, now hopefully we've unlocked the rocket at the end of the month. Let's see, we're at 20,180. It is the month of March. Christina, thank you very much for subscribing. Where'd the train go? Well, we're at $1.5 million now. Gold is hanging out a little bit. Alright, hopefully we bring in more coal now. Oh yeah. Looks like we're starting to get a little in the tanks. Perfect. Here comes the trains. Wow, look at that.
Subscriber shout out.
Rhymes with fly low. Oh. Well, hi there, fly low. I think your name's Philo, then. Got it. Thanks for the support. We don't even need all these Actually, I could probably just end up deleting all these and somehow figure out how to connect all these to the ethanol stations to speed things up. Let's do that. You guys want to see a rocket? Me too. Alright, let's delete everything that's not related to research here. We're shutting it. I'm shutting it all down. Shutting it all down. We're going to redesign this area so it can work solely on the ethanol research. Some of them were probably already connected, but that's fine. Let's design it in a way that it can run on the ethanol and also on the water. Get that out of the way. Okay, good. Alright, so we want water to come into the back of these facilities. So we probably should have it elevated up to the top. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, when we're done with the rocket research, we're probably going to start exporting the capacitors that way. You know, it's probably not going to be worth it. Let's just... Researching faster is good, but we have a lot of stuff stored in the tanks. Each one of these research centers can research up to 4. Let's just do it this way. By the time I connect all this water, the research sites will be obsolete anyway. Yep. Cool. Alright, now we got all our research sites connected. could probably put some more here. On this side, maybe? Okay, we need more ethanol to get delivered. And now we need power. Okay. Looks good. So as soon as I delete all this, we could start building our rocket pad right here. This is a huge space, and we've already got the capacitors over here. So we could start exporting that. We'd have to do a crate maker outside, though, or use a... we'll probably end up using, like, a claw train to go outside, because it has to take in the crates only. So oil, ethanol, and capacitors could all be shipped. And those are, like, the biggest items, right? Oil, ethanol, and gold fuel, but that's going on the trains since we're making so much of that. Actually, you get a 30% bonus for doing it via rockets, so that's awesome. Allison, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button. Welcome aboard to you. Thank you very much for your support. All right, we're still making 20,180. Hopefully we make more. We should be with all these trains going out.
Welcome.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the support. Again, if you guys want to fight against Kappa and the I guess the end of YouTube coming, please do support as best you can. All right. Wow, look at all this storage here. I feel like we should just start making crates right now for our rockets. That is awesome. I need to start making crates as soon as possible.
Subscriber shout out.
Son of Volgar, thank you for subbing. Welcome aboard. We'll connect this up a little bit later. Alright, we can't do these outside. What happened to the ethanol? It just needs more delivery. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, what happened? Oil and... Oh. Apparently, the game glitched and a box got stuck there. That's weird. Oh, it must have been full or something. This must have been full and then it stopped the whole production line. It's always a good idea. Someone told me to never turn off destroy all crates, but you should always leave it on, because if the if this crate gets full, then it stops the whole system. Alright, so now we're going to make some more taco sauce. That's fine. Alright, and then we're going to start loading all of these on. I don't know how to do this exactly. I guess we'll just do a crane system that loads it onto a one giant rocket. When we're ready, we'll just have a giant rocket ready to go. Alright, taco sauce is back in gear. And then we got, look at the turbo taco sauce line. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, you can redesign everything once you've unlocked everything, too. In fact, I probably, at this point, would only really want to export, like, making steel plates is kind of dumb. I kind of like making the capacitors, the taco sauce, gold, and oil. Like, we'd probably just get rid of the steel mill and the, well, actually, that needs coal, but, yeah, we'd probably just get rid of the steel mill and just start doing coal. So the iron and steel mill would leave. Well, actually not, because we have to still bring iron over here to make capacitors. Kind of weird how they don't need, like, iron, like steel plates or something like that. They just require refined iron. It's kind of weird. Alright. Well, when the time comes, then what I'll do is I'll make a giant production facility here. And we'll just be making tons and tons of capacitors in crates and then loading those onto a rocket. It'll probably be inefficient at first. I'll have to see how big it is, but I've never really built with it before. Oh, actually, we could probably do another... we could probably do more crate making over here, and then we'll just have our claw just constantly bringing it out. So that's going to be cool. Because we got a ton of crates, a ton of stuff in there, and a lot more room to make more capacity. Alright. Yeah, it's just a good idea to put these outside. Because I could probably build them inside, but at this point, I want all of our room to go to production. Now, how do we connect this to the lines? Like that? Is that enough power? How much power are we at now? 149 out of 160. That's pretty efficient, especially when we add more stuff to the factory. I haven't even finished. Look at this, is all just going off of one capacitor factory. That's crazy. Deldrick, thank you for subbing. Is our taco sauce being delivered? Let's make sure. Ah, good. It's just enough. Alright, good. Just gonna take a little bit of time. Ah, good. 20, 40. 40 research has been completed. Alright, we're almost there. We're at 97, so we're almost a third of the way there. Beautiful. So it's getting delivered and going to where it needs to go. Excellent. Alright, we're at $1.8 million. Great. And apparently we get a 30% boost from the rockets when we ship that stuff out. So we can ship out capacitors, which are going to be just huge. And then the oil itself is going to be huge too. Big O crazy. Yeah, we're going to be building rockets, that's right. Okay, so how many facilities do we have here? We have 7 facilities. So we should be able to claim 20 from each of those. When, at the bare minimum, when the research is ready. Yeah, they're bringing, as soon as that stuff comes over, it's going right into the research facilities, so it doesn't look like there's any there, but it is going in there. I could probably make a few more of these, though. A few more of these makers, or combiners, or whatever. You love this game? What's it called? It's called Automation Empire. And it just came out today on Steam, so if you want to get it, it's there waiting for you. Alright, well, let's at least build a conveyor belt. We'll get all this stuff set up for our initial claw train. So we'll have a claw train come over and pick up every one of these and then drop it off on the conveyor belt. So we'll start with capacitors only and see how that goes. That'll be kind of cool. Yeah, unfortunately these remote connectors, I don't know if they're going to overlap. I don't want that to happen. Now we're just waiting for the research facilities to be done. So how much do we have waiting here? 15, 10, 12. Okay, cool. Very cool. Bum, 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 bum. You do need space between fields if you're going to build a water pipe between them. Here comes some more taco sauce. Beautiful, look at that. Bum, bum, bum. Why do we love tacos? Who doesn't love tacos? Like, if you close your eyes right now and think about it, you just picture a big, beautiful taco. Mmm. Okay, so right now we're just waiting on the research to come in for the final ethanol step. Even if I supplied 1 billion ethanol there, we still gotta wait for those things to research it. Nice. I love those things. I love those little transfer claws between step conveyors. That's really cool. Alright, well, now that we've got a little bit longer to wait than I thought we would, let's, I connect water pipes. I'm still not supplying enough ethanol, so let's do that first. It's still not going fast enough. I need to make more ethanol and deliver it to these pipes here. I've been watching a few different playthroughs. You've enjoyed it? Excellent. Yeah, I've been figuring things out, and I've actually learned quite a bit. Alright, so we got to work on our claw factory. We got to work on making more ethanol. Don't know what the best way would be to make another delivery pipe for ethanol. Only one container per factory can be given to a set color, so I've already used that. Otherwise, I'd be able to do that easily if I had the connector, unfortunately. Oh, but at least the train is full. Alright, well, we're just waiting then. Lol, you only need 4 fields, 2 red, 2 green. Well, lol, Kenneth, I didn't know that, and lol... Why are you watching the game and not playing it? Lol. Kevin. What's your name? Kevin? Kevin, your name? Protestant? Kev the Protestant. Right. Yeah, Kev, it's just a game, bro. Just relax. It's okay. Just building rockets, connecting train lines, and just having some fun here. We're not like white knuckle, neck vein popping out like the firefighter from Ren and Stimpy freaking out about inefficiency. It's okay. We're just experimenting, just having fun. It's all. It's all good. Trust me. It's just a game. It's not real at all. I know it looks pretty real, but it actually doesn't matter. It's just virtual pixels on a screen. So it's all good. Lol. No, it's all good. What's up, Kevin Lynn? Not that Kevin. I was talking about... His name was like Clam Eater Protestant or something. Some name. Some name like that. Yeah, so when I originally built the green and red fields, I thought we needed both of those for the combining, but apparently the only real need for green fields is for building grain meal to make greenhouses, which just makes the farms produce more, but they're not actually needed, especially if you have space. It's more for if you don't have the space to make it. That's totally fine. Whoa, look at all that money that just came in. What's going on? Wow, all the trains must have left at the same time. Oh, except for this one. Wow, $2.4 million now. My God. All this stuff is so unnecessary, all these extra containers and stuff. It'd be kind of cool if there was a way to actually make it so that way if you set it to be like 8 train cars, and then you had 8 containers, that the train would just come in, stop, be loaded instantaneously, and then just leave. The way it's done in real life is that the trains never stop, they just kind of keep rolling. But, oh yeah, there we go. Now we got enough. Oh yeah, there we go. We got enough taco sauce now. Beautiful. Excellent. So I wonder, when we build the rocket, I wonder if it's actually required to, let's see. Serves as the landing and launch pad for freight rockets, receives crates via the loading station, loads them into the currently stationed rocket. Once the rocket is full, it ships off with the crates to be sold to a galactic market with 30% weight revenue bonus, wirelessly 1,000 power per month. So you don't even have to fuel it up. So it's basically just off of its own weight. So what weighs the most? Capacitors, steel plates give the most based off of weight. So if we take these steel plates, and instead of loading these on the trucks, if we just rewire them to deliver back here, boom, we got it. John, thank you for subbing, and Talil Saint, and Jims and Deldrick, everybody, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate your support. And you got 1 second to get in your last like before 500. Everybody better hit that like button quick. Be number 500 quick. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Someone's going to beat you. Oh, there it goes. There you go. Okay, so this is going to be great. So the rockets are based off of weight. So the things that weigh the most are capacitors, steel plates, and gold fuel. Gold fuel, we're making way too much of it to put on rockets. We'll just keep going on the trains. I think what we'll do is capacitors and steel plates. We'll try to load onto the rockets and then start shipping those out. In fact, we're already packaging those inside, so we'll say goodbye to the trucks and start trying to put everything onto the rocket. This is going to be awesome. And we've lost all of our robots. We don't need those anymore. They're gone. They hit the road. We had robo layoffs. So when we're done here, hopefully we've got all of these research sites ready to go. I should connect water to them now that we've got everything delivered. Let's speed it up finally. At least for the ones that we can. There we go. Yeah, it's better for everything to be on the trains instead of in storage tanks. If the storage tanks are empty, that's fine, because that means it's being loaded on the trains too fast. Which is good, because that means... Well, that's why we got $2 million. Whew. Alright, speed up that research, boys. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, now everything should be fine. Now we play the waiting game. We're at 244. Oh boy, we're about to see rockets tonight. This is it. Tonight's the big night. Oh, sir, are you not getting any love? I'm so out of love. So lost. There we go. And here comes the taco sauce. Bet ethanol is not really, doesn't really weigh much. It weighs 8 kilograms, so it's not even really worth putting it on the rocket. Oh boy, 244. Alright. Well, the research centers are working as quickly as they can. Yeah, I'd like to build more than one rocket. I guess while we wait, let's build our pickup center now. Now we just need to wait for the rocket to be researched. So let's try to do a quick pickup section. And we'll start with one rocket just to see how it goes. And I'll leave that one crate maker alone on purpose there. We'll leave that guy alone there. Don't know where the rocket's gonna go, so we'll come with that later. Let's pick up. Sweet. There we go.
New subscriber shout out.
Brad, thanks for subbing. We'll figure out a more effective way to build this in a little bit. I'll probably need to have a little longer conveyor, I think. Maybe extended by a few. But it's okay. You know what I actually could do is build another line around that and do it that way. Am I ever going to go back to the first map? I actually kind of like this map better. There's actually trees and rocks. The other maps are just dead. They're kind of just lonely and sad. Like the stream. Got him. I just destroyed myself. Awesome. Got him. Okay, how many until we can claim this? What? No water connected to this one. Why? Water connected? No. That's strange. Capacity is 13 out of 40. How is there not water there? That's weird. Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. Is it too far away? That's weird. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. I guess we'll do another water tank on the other side. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. And those research centers all sound like refrigerators. I wonder if I can put a... I wonder if it's just... It doesn't... We're not running out of water. It's only at 13 out of 40. So I'm thinking maybe they have an operational distance. Like it can only pump water so far. Because these are connected. It's really weird. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Who cares? By the time I figure it out, our research will be ready anyway. So we're about to claim 20. So it looks like we can claim it at 20, so we just need, like, three more to be ready. This one's not connected to water, but it's still at, like, the same pace as the other one. Alright, boys, almost ready for our rocket. We've got 264. 264. 284. We need one more. One more and we're done. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be this one here. No, no, no. 16, 18, this one. Alright, it'll be this one. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be back, and we're going to build some rockets. Almost there.
New subscriber shoutout.
Alright. Should be ready. Alright, the rocket is ready. I don't want to research the greenhouse. That's just a waste of time. So let's finally build ourselves a big O crazy rocket. Oh man. Move all this stuff out of the way. How much is each rocket to build? Let's see. How much money? Rocket is $300,000. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I'm very excited to see how the rocket goes. Just need to tidy up everything. And reconnect our power. Okay, cool. I think we can What if I can put power lines back here? Nope. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't go through the actual power plant or the factory, so we have to build it like here. Okay, that should give us power again. Good. All right. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Things you research here, can you use them on another planet? I don't think so. I think research is map-based. If you go build on another map, you have to do all that all over again. Alright, where are those rockets? Here they are. Rocket launch pad. What is this large circular thing? Uh-oh. Don't tell me this means I can't build another rocket within that circle. Oh, you can. Must be built next to... Oh, that's dumb. Alright, let's move this over a little bit then so we can get peak efficiency on our rockets. So what we'll do is we'll point them towards the middle, and then we'll have our crane drop it on every other one. Let's do... guess I'll give myself a little bit of room. Now, hold on a second. I need to make a loading station. We should be able to do it like this, right? Does that work? Oh, man. Yeah, take that, North Korea. Uh-oh. Oh, did I overlap a little bit? Oh, I built one too close. That's what I did. Oops. There we go. I oopsied. Oh, darn, the train's in the way. Well, you're gonna have to move. Actually, is this even being used? Oh yeah, this is the iron train. That's pretty important. I'll just scoot it over a little bit. And then this one. It won't work. Is this... I don't even know if this train line... Is this our research train? Oh wait, this is the research one that we were using long ago. Oh, that one's fine. We'll just delete that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave that there. Okay. Let's get to rockets, boys. Alright. I can start loading these up then as soon as we put down our loading bays for them. Wait, that's onload station. Drones can... Oh, drop off. Oh, okay, that's fine. It can pick up or drop off. Perfect. Okay. Well, well, well. That's pretty cool. Now we have to see how quickly we can load these things. Their capacity is 50. Wait, what's the difference? Rocket contents, pad contents. Ah, so the pad can hold 50, and then when the rocket takes off, it'll probably come back and land? So it has its own storage capacity. Okay. Well, we got a lot of work to do. Trying to think of maybe a different way to do this. What I should do maybe is back these ones up a little bit and have 2 lines running through. Well, let's see them take off once, and then we'll focus on making them efficient. So let's just first let's watch it work and be all amazed and go, ooh, and then after one time, then we'll just, because I'm going to need more trains to come and drop off this stuff. Each one of these needs 50, and that's a lot. So we should probably, because the train cars hold 16, so it's going to be a while. So what I should do is make each individual, we'll have these ones get their own delivery line, and then these ones get their own delivery line, but regardless, there's lots of capacitors here. Additionally, if I had more space, we could probably, we could probably build like a thing that makes crates and delivers it right into there with mine carts.
New subscriber shout out.
Gert Guidel, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. So basically, this thing's going to drop off 50 crates to the first one until it's full and then go to the next one. So maybe in retrospect, what a good idea would be is to do, to like, if I had a lot more space, build a train that drops off tons of stuff, and then in front of each rocket put a container and then a crate maker, and then just have it directly load right into the train over and over and over again. Right now this is wildly inefficient since we've got all these crates that are just sitting around. Yeah, a lot of the negative reviews are from people who didn't even start the game really. Oh look, you can load them up. You can see them go up the elevator. That's awesome. You know what we should do is... Oh, darn, you can't turn it off. Well, I can tell it to skip, though. We can get this one to, like, 49 and then turn it off. Wait, why are there 3 on the pad but 40 in the... Shouldn't these all just be loaded? Shouldn't it be at 43? That's kind of weird. Why is it not loaded everything on the pad? Oh my god, is it gonna go? Wow. Thank you. Yes. Well, that's one. Now, when does it come back? Hello?
Wow, this YouTuber sucks. Mom, where's my rock pocket?
He heard we were talking crap. I'm gonna try to get them all to take off at the same time. So it seems like they load 5 at a time. Oh, we got $129,000 for that? Yeah, it's all capacitors. Spent like almost $3 million to build this big O crazy rocket launch platform, so... Yeah, this is super inefficient, but at least it kind of works. Ah, I see it. So it takes 5 at a time. Am I going to put steel in the rockets? Yeah, we'll do that later. I just first wanted to see how they work, so I just connected them as fast as possible. Do we need that many rockets based on our current loading efficiency? Yes. One of them is for use, the others are for intimidation factors. I wonder if there's a way to, like... How would I set this up to have it skip so that way they all took off at the same time? Would I have to have it skip every, like, 5? Like 5 at the first one, 5 at the second? Oh. Okay, this one's almost ready for takeoff. I'm going to try to get them to all just take off at the same time by doing it manually. But then I need to super, like, improve this whole system. This is just archaic. This is from our previous research center that used to be here.
New subscriber
And you can see we're
shout-out.
nowhere near to being complete here. Got a lot of stuff to do. You don't think the onloaders will load the rockets? I mean, they have been. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, they're pointing the wrong way. You mean the belts, I gotcha. I see what you mean.
New subscriber shout-out.
I gotcha. Victor, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. So it does 5 at a time. Oh, this is going to be epic as hell. We're going to have one big old crazy rocket launch here in a second. It's going to be cool, cool, cool. That brings us up to 20. So we need I definitely need a more effective way to do this. What I think I'll end up doing is we'll probably end up deleting all these rockets here and this capacitor processing facility. And then what I'll do is just have a minecart transfer all this stuff outside. And then I'll just make a big piping system that just lets a crate maker directly feed to it. So that way we got like the maximum amount of capacity. Like make crate makers go as fast as possible. That's 30. 35. Good. Just doing this manually, but definitely a cool way we can get... I'm just going to do this so they all launch at the same time, because that's going to be super cool. Rockets are awesome. So now that we've got all this economy set up, I can just basically focus on launching stuff via rockets. So we're at 25. Yeah, the easiest way to do this is going to have to be to take tanks like this outside, and then just have crate makers feed directly into the tanks. I'll try to load each one of them up with 45 and then cut it. And then what's 22 divided by 8? Would that be, is that a even number that we can do? Is that even possible? That's 45. Considering how fast the rockets are, do you think you might want to... Uh-oh, hold on. No! Okay, that was a boo-boo. Right, it's just gonna take timing. That's fine, it's all good. Here, let's have it skip every 5 and go to the next one. Yeah, so to be completely honest, the rockets are so fast that you really only need one. But we gotta have them all take off at the same time for badass points. Okay, so 45 ready. I love how it loads the boxes, that's so cool. Okay, so the first 2 are good to go. 25. We'll stop it at 45. Yeah, so totally not worth having more than like maybe 2 rockets at a time. Since it holds 50, it's probably, if you ship capacitors, gold fuel, or steel plates that way, it's probably worth the most. In fact, I would say probably just the capacitors, because they're worth more than the steel plates. If you take a look at the money, steel plates are 2291. Oh, they're actually pretty close. You just get a little bit more for it. $45, good. Alright. It's gonna take a while, boys, but we're gonna see some rockets launch. I wish we could have the claw train just be infinite. It'd be really cool. So right now our biggest bottleneck is basically just the crane train. What I really need to do is just move these rockets back. I think eventually we wouldn't be able to keep up with... No, we probably would actually, because there's so much gold and iron here that I could just... Like, we're making all this with literally just one combiner. The other 2 aren't even hooked up yet. So I could just make trillions of dollars now. Watch out, Billy Gates. I'm coming for you. Oh, 45 here. Okay, let's shut that one down. Actually, we better just set these to 0 to start with now. That's gonna have to go around twice. Love how it loads it into the rocket like that. That's so cool. So each swing around, we can do 22. So it's got to take at least 2.5 trips or so to load one rocket. And the launch pad can hold 52. Awesome. And we're just going for one big rocket launch, that's all. We're going to load up all these rockets and just see how they look together. Then we'll delete everything and redesign it to be super mega efficient. That's really neat. And then we'll start putting steel plates here and other things. Alright, so we're at 30. Oh, thanks for the diamond. I appreciate that. Wow. That's nice. And we just need a couple more and we're there. Try to get each one of these to 45. Do I think that rockets might need more than one crate maker per rocket? You could probably increase the production of the crates. Yeah, you're right, because what I would... yeah, I wish I could use those step things. I don't know. Well, I could probably actually have like a little... Like a... I don't know. I'll figure out a cool way to do that. Okay, just need one more crate, please. Alright, boys, all the rockets are almost going to be cleared for launch. However, there's going to be a problem. Each one of these is going to require 5 to launch, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. We're already over, so we're going to have to get a couple more even faster. You rotate the camera with middle mouse button. But that's alright. We'll do one more top off once we're done. This is really cool. I totally prefer launching things via rocket. That's cool. Now we just gotta wait for it all to come in. So the other way to load things would be like if I had multiple trains going. But I think I just want to do the whole piping system. Terry, all you have to do is do it once. If you do it 26 times in a row with the space, it's not going to do it. You just have to have no space.
Shout out.
Nathaniel Power, thanks for subscribing. Remember roller coaster idea guy. Oh yeah, we should have like a roller coaster system going. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we're almost ready to do a big O consecutive launch. We're gonna do like, we're gonna try to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna see if we can get it down to like down to 1. We're going to go for a big O crazy launch. Alright, we got 2 more to go. Thanks very much for the 5. Alright, so now we're down to just a few more crates needed here at each station. I'm going to try to get this one to, like, I'm going to try to finagle each one of them. What do the missiles do? These are just cargo transport rockets, and the cool thing about these is if you take the time to load them and build them, they actually give you a 30% increase on your cargo's revenue. So right now we're exporting the most expensive thing in the game, which is capacitors. So we're loading these super expensive capacitors onto rockets. So it's 2,573 per crate times 50 crates times plus 30%. So that's pretty cool. Can we build a rocket by every mine? Well, you're actually not wrong about that. We could actually do that, but it would give us, like, literally no money. It probably would be an operational loss, but it'd be cool to do it right by the mine. The thing you want to ship out is the heavy stuff, so, like, for example, the capacitors, steel plates, that type of thing. Alright, 1 more to go. You joined the Raptor Discord, everyone should join for me. Yeah, there's a link down below in the description if you want to go to the Discord and share ideas on how to build a factory or ideas on other games or get a game going in some other game. It's usually pretty quiet because I'm busy making videos and people usually just join to say hi to me, but feel free to, like, use it for anything. Sometimes people use it for homework or to check up with a couple of friends. Not too popular, but, you know. Everybody and their dog has a Discord now, so I guess there's more Discords than there are people, probably. Yeah. Terry Kincaid, your points have already appeared multiple times. Alright, we're just gonna have to give you a little time out there. Hold on just a second. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Sorry. Okay, where were we? Final rocket needs another delivery, and then we're good to go. Yeah, sorry. Alright, 30. Now we're at 35, 40. And then 45. Alright, off. Okay, let's have that thing. Alright, this is the big moment now. This is it. We just need a few more crates. I'm going to try to drop off 2 crates here. I'm going to try to drop off just 2 here. Got to make sure we do this with precision. 1, 2, off. Okay, and this one needs 2 crates. Then 40, so that's 40. Yep, so that'll bring us up to 1 more. Alright, get ready for the big O rocket launch. This is it. Just 2. 1, 2, that's it, okay. On to the next one. We need 4. We're making $38,595 per rocket? What? I think we should be making way more than that. How much does this one need? I choked. It needs 4. Okay. Okay, we need 4 on this one. Okay, the next one needs 3. And then we'll pause, turn it all on, and then we're good to go. We'll do a big old crazy rocket launch. Wake up the kids. Get your wife, your friends, loved ones. Call your grandma. This one's going to be big. We need 3 here. We want them all to be at 4 out of 50 and 45 out of 50. So this one needs 4 more. Yeah, the cats too, yeah. Yeah, get the cats in here. They'll love this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one needs 2. Alright, here we go. This is totally, like, inefficient and unnecessary and dumb. And that's why it's great. That's why it's funny. Alright, we just need 2. Okay, this one needs 2, and the last one needs 3. Alright, this is it. 1, 2, and then the last one needs 3. Let me make sure that's correct. Okay, we are ready for launch as soon as one more is delivered. Alright, we are ready. Let's save. Alright, let's make sure they're all at 4 out of 50 and 45 out of 50. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Is everyone ready? We're gonna have to start the, I think we're gonna have... We have to start the, Anthem to Raptoria now. We're going to, be launching nukes at everyone who said it was impossible. Actually, let's nuke those negative reviews, because this game's kind of fun. I mean, for 26 bucks, what do you expect? A Kojima game? Go play Death Stranding. Ready? Alright, let's do it. All missile launches approved. Sir, not the first one! They put it all into one. Oh, we can only tell it to skip 16s. Uh-oh. Okay, there goes our first nuke. That was just a test. Okay, let's pick up all these boxes again. So if I do that, it's only going to do 16. Justin B, thanks very much for subscribing. Alright, let's try... Alright, this is going to be test number 2. So I can only tell it to skip 16. That's not going to be enough, so let's try to do it manually again. That was just test nuke, that was just a dummy. We're just testing, that was fine. It was loaded with dummy capacitors. They were made from, you know, Apple. Okay, see, he threw it in reverse. That's all. He was just joking. See? Uh-huh. Alright, go ahead and load this one again. So what I'm gonna have to do is figure out a way to deliver one. Should we use drones? Should we tell the drones to do it? I guess skipping with 16 might be okay. Well, let's get this one back up to 100%. That was just a test. If you didn't see the rocket launch, there you go. Now we're going to launch that by a factor of 8. So what do we have here? 30 out of 50? we want this to get to, we want it to get to 45 and 4. My idea is in the Discord on how to describe it. Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, if you have any cool layouts or something, yeah, please do share there. Alright, this is going to be our for real, no lulls launch. At least we got all the other rockets ready. This needs 2 more. That brings it to 45, and then we need 4. 2, 3, 4. Don't you launch again. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to tell it to skip every 16 now and see if that works. I don't know. Wait a minute, that won't be enough. What if I do 7... Wait, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 stops, right? Because 8 rockets. This is 5. 7, 6, 5, 4. 3. 2. The last one can be 0, right? Okay. Well, if I decrease the number of the hooks to 8, the problem with that is that it'll keep trying to load the first pad over and over again. So let's see if this works. Alright, this is going to be our for sure second attempt at a full launch. Let's see. Let's try turning on all of these. And let's try this once again. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go.
New subscriber shout out.
And if we could get a big rip in the chat for all the people we just lost who were headphones users, they'll be sorely missed. That was epic as hell. That was awesome. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's get to 1,000 likes for rockets because they're super cool and loud like me. Hayden Lol, thank you very much for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Damn, I swear my headphones were bouncing off my ears. It looked like a... You know, like when you get a tea kettle hot and it starts bubbling around? That was cool as hell. Cool. Alright, well now we need to redesign that. You know what's kind of a pain about that, though? Is that it's super loud, so every time... Like, you might be working over here in this factory doing something, and then, like, but you have your rocket set up, so... Oh, by the way, how much money do we make from that? Was anyone paying attention how much we made? I wasn't even, like, paying attention, to be honest. I don't even think this will effectively load it anymore. But let's just see what happens, like, over time. Let's see the natural... Well, we were at like 1 million something. Now we're at 2 million. So, I don't know, maybe... Oh, it's 12,000... Oh, wait, 120,000 each? Oh, 128,000 per rocket at our current setting. How much did that deliver? 25,000 per month. We'll have to see how much material that delivered too. To be honest though, the rockets help you to get cash, but if you're trying to beat this scenario, you need to go for trains because they can just transfer. Well, that's not true either, because each rocket carries 50, and so that's 50 times 8, so that's 400. How much is a crate? Well, it'd be 400 times 13 kilograms. So Chad is saying that it's 128,500 each. So that's a total of $1.3 million. And then what's the weight on that? If it's 13 kilograms times 50 times 8. So it's 13 times 50 times 8. Is that the right way to do that math? Yeah, that rocket was cool as hell, man. I don't think we could have done anything cooler than that. 480,000 per rocket? Oh, you meant money. Yeah, we're all deaf now. That's great. So now we can all just die in peace because it'll be quiet. Did I connect? Wait, what is going on here? Oh, this was used for shipping, I see. Oh, so we're shipping out... so when each rocket launches, that's 5,200 kilograms per, like, consecutive launch. Oh, is this working nicely? Oh, it's actually kind of loading it in tandem. It won't be equal, though. This one somehow got 5. It won't be perfect. Do you guys want to see another launch? I think we'll do one more. Let's just hang out until it's ready to launch again. It'll be a while, but... who cares? It looks super cool, I must say. How much? Wow, and we're not even done with capacitors yet. Like, we've still got tons of capacitors in the factory, and these are still full out here. Didika, thank you very much for subscribing. Hi there, Melb Girl. How you doing? We have rockets ready to launch. They just need to be filled up, and then they're going. And then we need to design this way more effectively. I think what I want to do is just build a more effective train. What I'll end up doing next time, if you guys want to see more, so please do leave a like. Tomorrow we can come back and build like a huge factory of capacitors and take use of all this gold and iron ore we have sitting here. We'll make a bunch more capacitor facilities, and then we'll build a couple of trains that come out here. And then I think what we'll try to do, we're kind of limited on our space, so I'll probably end up having to like move the railroad tracks over here. But I want to try to take all these rockets and then build them a little further apart from each other, and then have each rocket have its own dedicated crate maker, because each one of these crate makers can make 1 crate per 3 seconds. So if one crate maker was being supplied to one rocket, how many seconds would that be? What's it'd have to be 3 times 50, right? Is that how the math works? So it'd be 150 seconds, and so that's like just over 2 minutes. Holy crap, that means every 2 minutes it would just be like a rocket launch every 2 minutes times 8, and they probably wouldn't all be in synchronization. Oh my god. I totally want to do that now. I totally want to make a mega rocket launching facility now. Do I not have a 4 in there? Is that why? Let's see. 7, 6, 5. Ah, there we are. 5, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. This one's at 25. This one's at 15. You little jerk. Alright, you're being turned off. I will monitor it. Alright, we'll do another round of launches, and then that'll be it. Too many claws for an even launch? You can never have enough white claws, bruh. Especially if we're, you know, partying here at NASA. That stands for the National Awesome Super Awesome. That's right. Some people think it's National Space and Aeronautics Is it administration, I think? Or association? No, I think it's administration. Okay, so this one needs to get up to 25, and then we can turn the other one back on. 25, 50. Alright, 25, 25. And this rocket launch will be off too, but that's fine. The game is out now. You can buy it right now. Alright, this rocket launch will probably be off a little bit, but it won't be too bad. Awesome rocket launch? Well, thanks. We're almost ready for round 2 now. This will be totally off, but I just want to see him go again. Even if it's at random. It'll probably look cool if it's just random. You know, like if this one goes and that one. It's kind of like fireworks. You never know where they're going to end up. Alright boys, we're getting there. Our biggest slowdown is just our crane, and we'll fix that tomorrow. So tomorrow's goal is capacitors, cranes, and rockets. We'll focus solely on the rockets just because they're new and they're cool. We've never seen them before. And we've done all the research except for that one little thing to get the greenhouse, which just increases growing speed by 25%. That doesn't have to happen. Alright, so we can all get excited when they start reaching to 45. Right now, we're just going to hang out, just chill. Oh wow, 609 likes. Thanks guys, appreciate it. We're now just waiting for our rockets to reach 45, and then that'll begin our countdown. So right now I'm going to activate our detector that will sound every second that we don't have a correct number of crates in order to launch the rockets. Yeah, so right now it will sound every second that there's an inefficient amount of crates to launch. You'll get used to it soon. You'll give me $1 billion if you pick 1 out of 100. 72. Matthew Newhart, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see. So we're at 35 out of 40. Or 45 is what we need to like get excited for the final countdown. Oh, you said 73? Oh, I should have known. Your name ended with 73. I should have known. Oh well, I guess I'm out of... Was that $100 billion? May as well be 300 quadrillion million billions. Make up numbers at this point. Let's see. Alright, we're getting there. Crane has dropped off 40. Oh, we're there. 2 crate makers per rocket is a rocket every 75 seconds. Wow. That would totally be worth it because the amount of capacitors that we're making right now, like we have an almost unlimited amount of gold over here. I'm amazed, by the way. There is literally, I mean, I could be improving upon this stuff, but I'm just too fascinated by the rockets. There's like an unlimited amount of gold over here. I mean, I haven't, our inefficiencies are crazy, but our money is gargantuan. And we still... Look at this, the trains are still loading up. There's still gold coming out here. It's good that there's no gold here, by the way. It means it's all being shipped out, so that means it's all pure profit. As we're here, we still need to get rid of some of that extra stuff. Water gives you more materials. Well, water lowers your bill for power. And it increases the speed of research, I think. Alright guys, if you're on headphones, if we could get some pre-rips and Fs in chat, guys, appreciate that. We'll get some pre-Fs in here. Because it's about to happen. Alright, so we are at 41 here out of 50. Alright, we're going to start seeing rocket launches at random. Get ready. I think we'll see half of them go next round and then all of them the next round after that. So big O rocket launch incoming. Here it comes. These two are at 43, 40, 40. Oh, yeah, these ones are going to go. Here we go. Will I play Mechavillion? I'm not sure. I don't even know what that game is. Alright, prepare for launch.
Subscriber shout out.
Marcus, thanks for subbing. Rip to headphone users. Let's get F's in chat, please, guys. Appreciate it. Keep your hands and feet inside vehicles all the time to about space launch. Alright, here she goes. This is it. We're going to start seeing them at random. I think we're a little too early on that. Alright, let's try again. Thanks 73 for the support. 2 more ready to go. One more volley and we'll finish off Vancouver. It's the last time Canada's getting into my way. Yeah, we'll take out Toronto too. So tomorrow, let's see how annoying we can be and see if we can get like a rocket to launch every like 30 seconds or something like that. Oh my god. Alright, so tomorrow let's try to, we'll redesign our rocket facility. We're back up to like the amount of money we spent to build these things, but we'll get all that cash back and then I'm going to like make these a little further apart and I'm going to see if I can try to make a more effective system to launch these things every like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that. Just see if we can just keep knocking them out the park. Alright guys, that's it for today's Automation Empire episode. We'll come back to the same map tomorrow, and we'll see if we can get things all lit and dank by making 8 rockets take off as frequently as possible. And then I'm pretty much like out of ideas. I have no idea for this game. So, alright, cool. Let's go ahead and save and be done with it for now. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that like button on the way out. Make sure you get up to 700 likes so we can come back tomorrow and make sure you beat everyone else too, because we're going to get to 700 real quick. Alright. You all take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for all the crazy support from 73. Everyone else clicking and tapping the join button. You guys are wonderful. So thank you everybody for all the likes. Welcome to all the new subscribers. And I'll see you back tomorrow for more of Automation Empire. You guys are great. Thanks for the support. I'll see you next time. Goodbye everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Goodbye all. Take care. Have a fantastic night. And wow, we're almost to 700 likes. Woo, that's crazy. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Welcome, and goodbye.